Yep. Oh, he drops it. I don't know why Ultra 1, Ultra 2 would be better in this matchup.
I've never used Ultra 1 with Oni unless it was a Vortex character, and since they changed, I don't mess around with it.
There's
I use it against Cammy and shit in AE. Cammy and stuff in AE, yeah.
The thing is, like, for me, I only use it in certain matchups. Like, for example, like Alforte, if you block, I think it's EX Quesadilla Bomb standing, and if you do reverse Ultra 1 because of the startup decrease on it by the couple frames, it actually punishes it. And on top of that, they buffed the non-animation damage of it, so it's even better. So
nice.
So
I know it got better, yeah, for sure, but
I still use Ultra 2.
I only used it when I wanted to do this.
You want to go up. You want to send the Spirit Bomb up.
Yeah, that was the only. I mean, matches where I was going to use that. All right.
Are we? Kid Digital, can you please report the pool lead? Are we live? Street Fighter Tournament setups, Kid Digital.
Oh, that's on names. I think it's UI or UVG Noel Brown. I think. Oh yeah, UVG Unveil Gaming.
Yep. He's the only one on that, isn't he?
I think so.
I've never seen anybody else with that.
Yeah, I think for a while there's a couple other members. They might be in other genres. Because I know that's something I see several teams doing, not just now, but really have been doing. Like they've been trying to get like not just fighting game teams. You know, they'll have the same name, like EG. You know, they're known for League and all that, which I think is really a sign of a talented team. When you can not just have just one genre of player. You're like, oh, dude, we got fighting game players, we got RTS players, we got FPS players, you know, we got everything. You know, you got people who money matching anything.
Yeah.
So we got hype button checks going on right now.
I don't know anything about Cygnus. Is that what you say?
Cygnus,
I assume is how you pronounce it. But we know Noel Brown. He's got a Vega. He's got an Elena. He's got a Rufus.
Yeah, we'll probably see Vega, I would imagine. Yeah, we're definitely going to probably see Vega here.
I heard little insight. I heard Noel say to.
You're gonna play next. I'm up next on stream.
I heard Noel say to alucarD. He said, "I'm counterpicking this whole tournament."
Yep. And the thing is, if you think of. Well, I don't really know so much about Elena, but if you think about it, Rufus and Vega, they kind of cover each other pretty well.
Absolutely. Like, and you know, it's really smart on his part to play that character because that character beats Vega's ass.
Yep.
Like, so to play the character, like I think that's really smart because then you learn what your opponent can do to you in those really bad matchups.
I agree. You know, Vega gets mauled by dive kick characters, and you know, Rufus has some interesting tools for those kind of characters.
Yeah.
You know, so wow, goes to Rufus.
Wow.
I mean, Rufus was his main for a long time before Vega. He played Sagat in Street Fighter 4, and then he actually played a lot of Rufus because he was playing with Ricky and Justin a lot back when Justin was on East Coast. So, game one.
I mean, this is interesting. It's certainly a matchup in Zeki's favor.
And
I mean,
we can Ultra 2, which I like as well.
Oh wow!
Don't jump. Can't build meter with Lariat.
Oh, yeah.
Got some really good options with it.
Yep.
So here we go. Youmacon 2014, Michigan Masters, Game 1. Unveil Gaming's Noel Brown versus Cygnus. Right, Noel content to just sit there, poke with Proud Fierce, and build meter with Snake Strike. That's about how the matchup goes.
Yeah. I played against him a little bit with my T-Hawk, and he did kind of the same stuff.
Yep.
You got to be real patient as the Zengi player just walk.
Yep. Oh, that's not safe. And see, this is exactly what Noel wants, is now he can just kind of back up. I mean, he gets clipped with Lariat.
Still running away.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything. He can just sit there and poke all day and build meter, and Geef can't really do anything to this. You know?
As soon as he tries to jump, he can do a jump roundhouse, or he can do a EX Snake Strike. You know.
Cygnus definitely looks like he's looking for a mashed EX Messiah with those strings. That was a messed up SPD right there. I don't think any Zangief ever wants to jump towards jab.
What do you mean, man? That's godlike.
Right? That's that new tech. So this is not really a pyrotechnics match or anything like that. This is definitely more footsie-based, spacing, patience, which is pretty much what we're seeing. You know, Rufus doesn't really have to do much.
Yeah.
Oh, tosses it, so he could get something here. I smell EX Messiah, maybe? Yep.
Just to get out, and now it's reset. It's going to be very hard for Cygnus to make this. You know,
yeah, he's going to need an amazing read. And Noel is just content to just run away and build meter. That's all he has to do right now. He doesn't have to take any risks. And Cygnus, you see, right now.
I actually like the attempt. Because
Yep.
if it was low fierce,
He'd have got clipped.
he would have got what he wanted.
Yep. So here we go. Both players about even on meter, but it's. I like Cygnus' approach right now. I don't like the focuses, the random focuses like that. I would like to see him just kind of walk up block.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing scarier than a grappler that's just fearlessly walking towards you.
Yep. And you got, and I mean, nice. Oh, gets a clip of the low.
I think he was expecting the overhead. Yeah. Good whiff punish. Presence of mind. Nice jump back. Noel just showing complete control right now.
Like, he's not letting him play the game that he wants to play.
You guys can't see it right now, but just looking at his face, he is just completely cool as a cucumber. This is just another day at the office for him right now.
Yep. Cygnus is playing that terrible game that every grappler doesn't want to play, and that's the chase you back and forth into every corner. You see all four corners every game. Can't jump. Wow.
Ultra.
Could he have?
Oh, he could have
ultra'd.
Yep.
Damn.
And
that is gonna hurt because he knows. You know.
You know he knows.
If he doesn't, then so he knows. And so that's gonna hurt his mental game a little bit. Hopefully he can shake it off. And get to this next game.
He really needs to get his composure. I would like to see him go back to character select just for a minute. Good, because you can look at it, you can see it in his face. He knows that he had that on 2 occasions.
I would definitely not switch character. Oh, that is better.
Now,
I think it's better.
This is all you. This is all
I got
you.
it. Okay. Yeah, I didn't see which ultra he picked. He absolutely should be on ultra too.
Yeah.
You can catch him running away or doing, well.
Okay.
But and Noel changed ultra, which is interesting.
Yeah. Probably. Block the. He probably prefers the that for a punish for the setup and everything. On a block the condor dive.
Yep. So this whole, I'm TFA main, so we're gonna give a little insight here. He just wants to walk him forward. He doesn't want to be impatient, do any random condor dives. He just needs to be very patient, walk him to the corner, and then once he can keep the pressure. I did notice playing him myself that Noel sometimes when he's under pressure from a grappler does backdash a little bit.
Yeah.
So I was able to catch that. This, like I was telling you, actually is tough to deal with this pressure, but there are options. He can do thrust peak, which is the down forward light punch. You got to save your meter in this matchup. I like that actually. You have to save your meter for EXDP to get him off you, and he has a little spurts of. Nice. Little spurts of aggression, and when he has those, you have to have the meter to say get off.
So this is actually a really good look for Cygnus right now. He's almost sitting on a full stick of butter with 4 bars. Now Noel, still not shaking, perfectly content, just going to build meter.
You either have to be close enough where he shouldn't be pressing roundhouse and focus through it, but he might still press it anyway.
Yep.
Or you got to try to get in and pop it with EX Spire. You can pop it on startup. So
yeah, you can definitely see, as you made note, thrust peak is really useful versus dive kick pressure. You already used it twice now.
Yeah. Yep.
So he definitely looks a little more comfortable with T-Hawk. Probably just want to try things out with Geef, see how it went. But
like now. I would, man, he's going to push him back out. That's not what he wants to be, but I would keep the pressure, keep moving forward and blocking. Nice, says get off me. Now walk forward.
I don't like the use.
He already had the meter advantage. I would have just spired up myself, but
I don't like him using the second EX bar after the dive because even if he would have got the Ultra 1, right, he still would have killed.
Yeah.
So he could have been sitting at a full meter right now, or full super.
Yeah, the damage off that is not that much more. You really only go for the kill. It gives you a way worse setup afterwards. It bounces you all the way back full screen.
Yeah, I really don't like that decision. But he's holding his own right now.
Yep. That needed to be a stand fierce to anti-air.
Yeah.
Some of those anti-airs are actually quite good. His normal ones against Rufus, if he's jumping from a far range.
Yeah, you got it. I think Noel is definitely smelling to an extent that Cygnus is not anti-airing.
Ooh.
Like it's okay. Yep.
Oh, I like that actually.
Yep. Good challenge. Works out.
Right, he's got to walk him to the corner, not let him jump like that.
Yep.
He can stand roundhouse. Yeah, he's kind of getting crazy. He's jumping and doing the counter dives. He can punish that with sweep. I like that jab a lot, actually. Tried to do the same trick. didn't work. He AX Messiah'd out. So now he's got to work again all that real estate.
Yep.
The time, it might become a factor.
I'll say, yeah, as we're seeing, it's coming down in 30 seconds. But he gets a knockdown. Noel smells it. We're going to see Ultra. Yep. No EG special.
Yeah, not going to kill.
All right, so build meter. Yeah.
I like that jump back. He was looking for
Ultra, I think.
Yeah. Now time definitely isn't a factor, and he needs to still stay composed. Yep.
And
He
Noel
was ready.
looking for that.
Yeah, I would have maybe done an EX Spire or something to get up, touch with just the tip. It's safe at that point, and then you're right on top of him. Yep. But
all right, well, I believe I'm up next on stream.
Oh, yeah, good luck, man.
Thank you, sir. I'll do my best.
It's going to be godlike. Ooh! Ooh! You got that practice, dog. Okay, so next match is going to be Q. Versus a player that is from Brazil. All right. So, this guy's from Brazil. Kind of a surprise. I saw him play a couple casual games. I spoke about this previously, but saw him play some casual games against some strong players from the area. He actually was able to, beat them pretty handily. He played against Checkmate. Look, he's loving being on the stream. He said he really wants to play on stream because his boys back home are going to be watching, so he's super excited. And Q is certainly an opponent that is, without a doubt, formidable. I'm not sure which character Q is going to go with. His main is Oni, but he also has a very strong poison. What's up, man? How's it going?
Hello, Stream Monsters. Jason24CF from Event Hubs. You know me. If you hate me, thank you. I got my boy here, Steven, with his, looks like his Wesker outfit going on. He's going to probably go Rose. Rose is his main. No, he's not. He's hovering over Cody. Why? Is this?
See, Steve's probably going to play either Oni or Poison.
Yeah, those are his two mains.
Yep. And this guy's from Brazil.
Okay.
I don't know if he's lives in Brazil currently or what. He definitely spoke English to Jim, but he's got all his boys at home. He said he wanted to play on stream because they're all watching, so he keeps throwing up the shout outs to the stream camera.
Good for him.
He's super excited.
Coming all the way from Brazil to Detroit. That's a hell of a trip, going from that beautiful climate to this cold weather.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so he's. Let's see, Oni versus Cody.
You know anything about this matchup?
I believe it's definitely in Oni's favor because Cody has a horrible backdash.
Yeah.
Oni can sit there and punish it over and over. Oni has very good buttons. Cody deals good damage, good stun. But his problem is his wake up, and Oni has some good options, after a knockdown. Okay, it looks like this guy here hits buttons, so Steven has to be mindful of that.
Yep. A little bit of droppage there from Q.
Nice little setup, a little meaty. See, he has to watch it. The guy hits buttons on wake up.
Oh, nice. I didn't think that was going to reach.
Good move by him. So if you notice, every time he gets knocked down and nothing's done, he's always waking up with crouch check. So if Steven wanted to, he could delay something and get a counter hit on that whiff and really punish him.
Yeah, something like a back strong or close fierce. Yep.
Oh,
says,
that was
stop
a
walking.
hell of a duff to the face. That was nasty. All right, let's see if he does something. See? He's always doing something.
Yeah.
Wow, that was dangerous. Give him props for that.
He's doing that same setup. You wait for him to react.
Whoa, good punish right there.
Yeah,
see?
wow.
You saw that. Now he realized and he did a counter to it. So he went for that hand splash and then right away blew up his crouch attack.
Yep. The Q looking very comfortable, acting out the winning pose from Oni.
I'm guessing, the Brazil scene is, pretty decent. There was a couple winners there for like a tournament. I think one year, Cami beat Tokido. So they got good players, but again, you just got to pick up these little tendencies that they have. And some of these things are like online habits. You take them away, and then from there, the player's going to have limited options, and then from there, they're going to have to come up with strategy too. And sometimes they just don't have a second strategy. They just know their one style.
They definitely,
Oh, nice. We have anime.
Got it. But I mean, a lot of people say that the people from those foreign countries like Brazil have a little bit of harder time playing. They do have online tendencies, but that's all they got sometimes.
It's true, but again, this is a tournament. It's for, I guess, a more seasoned player like Steven. He goes to many events. Yeah. He plays many, good Midwest players like alucarD. So he should be able to pick up on those tendencies pretty quickly. See, look, he's always hitting the button.
And we cut to Q. Q is laughing, and so is the other guy. They're having a good time. Q shoots a little look over to him. Like, okay, whatever, man. It's not phased by it.
Good option to build some meter, get that DP.
Keeps the pressure on with the FADC. I like the use.
Right now, just backdash. See, just backdash something, do a little nice combo setup. Looks like he's gonna have this round in the bank. But with Cody, you never know. Cody gonna deal big damage, good stun.
Yep.
Throwing some crack rocks, as they say. See, right there, he should have took a slight step back, and he could have whiffed that crouch jab. Nice. Oh, he got to punch that with a jab. Oh, he went for it. This should be the win.
Q not taking the bait with a full punish.
We have the anime.
Taking to the skies.
So what's the stream count at? How many people are watching the stream?
I don't know.
We can't see it here on. Somebody type out how many people are watching the stream.
Go to the second area.
It says 86.
86. Come on, people. This is fine. There's not no big names here, but still, some good Ultra Street Fighter action going on.
There's definitely some good players, not just Michigan players.
Second for That's kill match for Underlight. Please come check in.
Right, back to the reset mid stage.
See, again, always hitting the button. Drop his little link there. Be calm. Wow, he got out of that one somehow.
Doesn't
good move. Good cross.
Wow.
He should have just stayed crouched up.
Yeah.
That's a heartbreaker. But hey, give it to him, again. If he did come from Brazil to this cold climate. But again, he made a smart move by coming over here because Youmacon is an amazing event. Outside of just the gaming tournament, you have this huge con that takes place the entire weekend. It's about 24/7. I think it never stops.
It never stops.
Of course, you know me for always taking pictures. I was taking pictures last night till about 3 a.m. in the morning, taking pictures of cosplayers. I couldn't do it anymore. I had to go to bed. I wake up right away, back to again taking pictures.
Oh yeah.
Again, and it's just not cosplaying. You have panels, you have artists. You also have, there's 2 raves, concerts going on. So, I mean, this is still a great event overall. So, it's just not just a gaming tournament. It's just a great total tournament. And everything is in the confines of just one building. So, you don't have to, some people are like, oh, Detroit's bad, Or if that's the case, the people mover takes you to all the points of interest. Yep. And you don't have to have that fear of, I went outside.
Yeah. It's definitely a common misconception.
Exactly. There's no such thing. It's an old stereotype. It's definitely that Detroit's the old Detroit. This is not the RoboCop Detroit when there's always some crime going on.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. I mean, I've lived here my whole life. I know you from out east, right?
Mm-hmm,
East Coast, right? Yeah. So I've lived here my whole life, and I would definitely agree that in the past it might have been a little sketchy, but nowadays I've been coming to this event for 3 years, and it's very solid, very nice con.
I love it. This is my 3rd year here. I love coming to this event. I go to many FGC tournaments, but I have more fun at this event because there's more for me, to offer. More things that take place. Again, they're just not playing fighting games here. You have Gears of War tournaments, you have League of Legends, StarCraft, you have first-person shooters. They got Smash on the 3DS taking place. They have DDR in the other room. Oh my God, Andre's doing his thing over there. He's lost a lot of weight with that game. So, shout out to, oh my God, Andre. The funny thing is, he'll drop his combos on Marble, but he doesn't drop it on DDR. I don't know. I guess he plays better with his feet.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
I know this player from last year, the one with the beard. And
that is OctopusOnFire.
Yes, he plays top 8 last year, Youmacon. Very strong player. I can't remember the character.
Blanca, I think is the character.
But he's a very good player.
Yeah, he's very solid. The other guy is AceKing.
Okay.
He's a local Southeastern player. I play, he comes to our weekly casuals, our regular Rambats.
All right.
He's a Balrog main. He does have a couple other characters. I don't think he would switch for Blanca.
Okay.
I think that's just going to probably be Blanca versus Boxer, but pretty solid. He kind of trains under alucarD.
Okay.
And as some of you may know, he did main Balrog for a really long time. That was alucarD's character.
Yeah, that's one of alucarD's characters. alucarD, amazingly strong character. Player wish he could go out to more events and compete.
I know.
I remember when Evil Ryu first came out, he was the one hitting all those 1-frame links with Evil Ryu and showing that great tech. But let's get to the start here of this match.
All right. Oh, Adon. Interesting. I don't know. We haven't seen him. He is from northern Michigan, so we don't see him very often.
So let's see what he has here.
Both just trying to feel each other out, check the space.
Yeah, so far they're doing a good job at the mid-range, Seeing who's going to flinch first, get the first hit here. Nice rush punch. Good answer
nice.
Here. Very good answer here.
The Jaguar kick. Keeping the pressure.
Oh, good standing roundhouse. Right there, he should really have a button ready. So if he whiffs on those Jaguar kicks, he could get a nice punish on there.
Trying to bait it, doing some things off the wall, doing some neutral jumps.
Yeah, so far this Adon just playing with 2 buttons, either a Jaguar kick or a roundhouse.
Yeah.
Needs to do a little something more in there.
Maybe try some frame traps when he gets the pressure. Momentum. Let's see if he gets an ultra here. Yeah, gonna take him to the corner. Not necessarily for the damage. It's good damage, but he's got the corner now. It's gonna be very hard for him to come back out of this. He does have a full stick of butter though.
Good punish. Wow, dropping his links there.
I like the walk forward though, to walk under it. That was really good. AceKing with an affirmative nod after that round. Nice cross up. Drops the combo, but gets it anyway. Oh, wait, no, he got it.
Yeah, he got the combo there. Yeah, it was definitely a cross-up.
Oh, nice. Duffs the Jaguar kick. See what kind of punish he gets here. Goes for a
good
setup.
empty jump for the grab. With the delay wake up, took away his cross-up option.
Oh, just knew he was going to press button.
Just went for it. Even though in this version of Ultra, FADC forward dash is -5, people still go for it because, again, for 4 some odd years, players got used to FADC forward dash and still hold on to block. So it's still, some of the top level players, they made that adjustment quickly.
Yeah.
But, everything below that, it takes, a while to get used to that punish. And even though, again, if they can't make it out to other tournaments, they play online, it's sometimes normally safe with the delay and lag that happens with online playing. So that right there is a good example of why he couldn't punish it at that tournament because again, just
maybe not has the
muscle
practice.
memory is just not there.
Yeah. He's trying to get some cross-up opportunities.
Good trade in the air. He really needs to utilize Balrog's jab more because Balrog has such a good jab, and he's also not using the I believe it's stand roundhouse, which is also another good poke for Balrog.
The sweep?
No, just stand jab, just to keep him out of range,
Yep.
Just to check him to see if if he's holding block, and then Adon tries to walk forward, then he come with a rush punch right behind it.
There's a punish on the FADC.
So he caught it this time. He realizes Adon is going to take risk, and he's going to go for FADC forward dash.
Yeah, he didn't want him to go for it twice. He's not going to let him go for it twice.
Exactly.
So he saw it and reacted really well. Basically the maximum.
Oh, look at
punish.
that. That's my picture right there from last year. Check that out. That's a good one. See? I love Youmacon. Come to it.
Yeah, they've got those arcade setups are godlike.
Oh, it's amazing.
I
sat there. Yeah, I played the classic Super Street Fighter 2 with my Fei Long where he pulled out nunchucks after a win, so that was beautiful. I was like, wow, this is a complete throwback.
I got to go play my match, but I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, good luck.
Thanks.
All right, let's see. No sponsor shout-outs yet? No sponsor shout-outs? No? at the end of the match? Okay, at the end of the match, so he goes to Blanca. Now this is definitely his character right here. I remember he placed top 8 last year, and he has an exceptional Blanca. But Blanca has to be careful with Blanca balls because Balrog can punish it with a rush punch easily.
What's going on, Jason?
What happens? Oh wait, we won't talk about your match because this match is going on right now. But definitely, this is what is it? OctopusOnFire. This is definitely his main, so he should do a much better job as opposed to when he was playing Adon.
Yeah, Adon is a secondary. He's really been trying to move away from Blanca recently, but I mean, when your back's up against the wall, just go with what you know best. Even though this is a bad matchup for Blanca.
Right, exactly. Every Blanca ball could get punished with a rush punch, so that's one of those things he just can't throw out,
Exactly, so I mean, Ben is a really smart player, and they've crossed paths before, AceKing is a local guy.
All right.
So,
see, that's the button Balrog should be using more, is that nice check that range, and that hit animation is so dirty, it just you're like, damn, you feel it, See, now right there with that Balrog, if he's going to stutter the jab, he should honestly take a step back to see if Blanca's hitting crouch check or going for a grab. Eduardo, PR Balrog is a master at that. He programs you to see if you're going to do something because his throw game is so exceptional. So, I mean, this Balrog should take notes from, Puerto Rican Balrog and utilize some of those setups.
I agree. Try Antoine alucarD. He's the same way. He conditions you.
Exactly.
Like Alex Vice, his first round is data. So he picks up, is he a heavy crouch checker? Does he block? And then he can train you from there.
Exactly, yeah. Condition, like I played alucarD. I haven't played the months, but I played alucarD, and he conditioned to put me in a situation where I was hesitant to press a button because he pressed a lot of buttons to put me in a mindset like, all right, something's coming on. So, I mean, definitely this Balrog has to use, those twos a little more efficiently.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's gone back to his main, and he's got around here, nice little cross-up.
He gets a real nice setup off of this too.
He didn't drop the combo, but at least he got something out of it.
And he's got a nice little meter lead
Oh,
too.
that's nice.
So he could actually, if he clips him with a good fear server, he could.
All right, he has super now, so any hit confirming would go right into his super.
Yeah.
Right there. Just take the round.
And AceKing reels back in his chair. He knew he was gonna have to do something really.
Yeah. When I saw he started it off with Adon, I was like, why? You made top 8 last year at Youmacon with your Blanca.
Yeah.
You had everybody in the crowd going crazy. Mike Ross. At the time was here. K-Brad. All those guys was like, wow, this is an impressive Blanca.
Yeah. For a character that's normally known to, not be very good, he definitely knows the ins and outs. He's definitely one with the character. So AceKing, head down, definitely thinking right now, trying to, figure out where the damage came from, what mistakes he made. Really serious look on him, Adrian. He's digging deep right now. I can tell. He doesn't stay too far from me. So for a while before we got really busy with personal, life, he used to come by once, twice a week. We would play, and it was after every match. Okay, so here's what we can do to get better.
All right. So let's see if AceKing can make some adjustments from that last round. Hopefully he'll utilize the plus frames on block with Balrog and really condition, Blanca to see if he's going to press some buttons and get some grabs in there.
Yeah, realistically, Blanca has pretty poor defensive options, and I would like to see him try to blow that up. Like right now, he's playing, I think, a bit too passive.
Yeah.
I think he should bulldog a little bit more.
And again, when it's a match with charge characters, the first person that gets a hit is already at an advantage because now the other charge character has to walk forward, and they essentially lose their charge.
Yeah, Yeah, so right now, OctopusOnFire is sitting well. You can just kind of check him, space him out. He doesn't have to do anything unnecessary. Just poke him with punch. He gets all the real estate with that too, by the way.
Now I wonder, does Blanca's slide go under the rush punch?
I'm not sure if it does. I feel like it would. And, okay, good combo.
Well, I just asked, and it looked like it just did. Yeah. Even though it was on Balrog's startup, it did look like it would go under. So that could be possibly a good tool that Blanca could use to wow, that's good reactions there.
Wow. Don't test him.
Let's see, is he going to go hop into a little electricity? No, just standard cross-up that did not cross up.
Oh, he tried to get cute. But yeah, this is definitely Octopus's round to lose right now. He doesn't have to do anything. He can just sit.
Yeah, he just has to sit back again.
Yeah, the slide, not necessary. He can just sit there. The only way Balrog is going to do anything would be, an overhead and a headbutt and ultra and all that. But even then, it's not worth it because of the timer now. So.
Oh, exactly. Just build up some meter here. Get the super for the next round. Well, I mean, 2 bars at least for the next round for Balrog. There was no reason for that gamble there. I guess to build meter.
Yeah, he knew like he wasn't gonna make the comeback, so I think he just wanted.
Yeah, I guess get that meter. Yeah.
Hey, Sephiroth, let's go here for a second. Please come up to the.
Oh, that's huge. Okay, what's he get off of it?
Oh, nice to take away the armor from the rush punch.
So smart.
There you go. You see now he just did it. He stuttered the jab, and as you can see, Blanca's. Oh.
There we go. He's caught on to it. He's caught on the crouch checking now.
I think now AceKing should realize that when Blanca's doing a focus attack, he should start 2-1 to blow up the focus attack. So he should use the jab right into a jab rush punch right behind it.
Yeah, I agree. Alright, he's fishing. Octopus just needs one good touch and this could be all but over. Break. Now Blanca does have access to some red focus combos and crouch fears, so you can definitely clip him. Oh, he's fishing. He's fishing hard right now.
Oh, yep. Well, I got the answer to my question. The slide does go under the rush punch, so.
This is tense right now.
So,
that was it.
What happened?
Okay.
Well, he still got the grab out of it.
OctopusOnFire shaking his head. He's like, man. I think he was really hoping that would chip.
I think these guys are slightly too far off the edge of the table or the cam in front of the monitor is off.
Yeah, they're off a little bit.
Yeah, we'll fix that at the end of the round.
This is match point, so OctopusOnFire definitely with not just the life lead, he's got a nice meter lead too, so the first clean hit he gets is going to hurt. Yep.
Would you risk your full super this early into the round?
I think right now he could.
Oh, got the crumble. Well, it doesn't matter now because he spent the 2 bars for that focus, but
at that point he would have been under half life and he'd had a good life lead, time on his side. It would have been a good choice. But AceKing definitely got an uphill fight. He's going to have to find a way to crack open OctopusOnFire. And
I do believe, I remember there was one stream, I forgot who was commentating, but they were saying that Daigo, if he starts off a round and has an opportunity to use super at the very beginning of the round, he would do so because he would build up at least 2 more bars before the round ends.
Yep.
So, all right, we just have Chip here. OctopusOnFire will advance in what? We don't have a chart here, but he will advance. Oh, the overhead.
That was almost really bad. This is hard because he has to come to Octopus right now.
Yeah, he has to. Oh, there you go, just do it.
He knew.
That was a good game there.
And really smart, you know, for Octopus, like right then, because and that just really shows just how smart, how exceptional of a player he is. Because you know, your average player would have went in like, oh, I want to get the chip, I want to get the chip. He knew I have the resources, I have the time, I have the life lead, I have no reason to do anything. And he just sat there, and it worked out for him.
All right, who's next here? Let's get these guys to slide over a little bit.
Hey, Chip, can you like scoot over just a little bit? Because like you're on a camera. There you go. You're good. You guys.
All right, get these guys a proper airtime. You know?
All right.
This is a stream. We're on Twitch. Yep. Let these guys get some burn.
Okay, I have an open Tekken station.
Joker, I don't know if Chakotay's played yet or not. I can ask him when I'm back on the floor. So on the left, we're gonna have Junichi. He's a local from Ann Arbor. Plays Makoto. And on the 2-player side,
let me see something here so I can give the fans, see if they can see what's going on.
Yeah,
if I could take this. Oh no, it's taped. I wanted to move the webcam to show what the game room looks like so everybody can see all the games that are taking place at Youmacon.
It's huge here, man. It really is.
I really wish more players would come out to Youmacon. I'd love coming here. But all right, Koite versus Makoto. Now I believe I played the guy to, I guess, the right of the screen with the glasses. Played them before. I believe he's the Makoto, right?
Yeah, he's Makoto, yeah. Skurdy. He's going by Skurdy now.
I did see he lost his first match. I did not see who he played to, but I was taking some pictures of that shot, and I noticed there was a bit of frustration in his face during his play, so I'm guessing, you know, he's battled his way back up to losers to get to this point. Now, it's as I'm sorry, what's the name of that Japanese player that's been doing his thing with Koite? Something with a P?
Peppadai.
Yes.
Peppadai.
He's shown that. Oh wait, no, he's not gonna go Koite. He's gonna go Yang.
DevilChipp, as I said with Melo.
Oh, shout out to German Luger.
Oh, shout
Very
out,
good
man.
Vega player.
Very talented. Shout out to TFA. Gotta hold the team down, you know. But DevilChipp, like I said with Mellow Wolf earlier, he's a really good kept secret of Michigan. He's a very smart player, and he loves Yang.
Okay.
And he's actually been trying to switch to him more than Forte. So here we go.
Yang is a good option because Yang has good buttons. You know, he has a confirm into a record that takes you to the corner.
Yep,
that was a bit risky there on that dive kick. That was pretty far, so the focus would have definitely beat it out. Yeah, you see right here, this Skurdy's dropping some links that he definitely needs for, you know, Makoto to utilize his strengths to get you into that corner.
Good read on that backdash.
Right, you tried a little option select. Yeah, he's just mauling him. Now, that's what you got to do with Makoto. Because, I mean, once she gets in on you, you know, she has some good buttons. And then, you know, she has her 5-frame command grab that could really, you know, do some good damage.
I like that. Good check.
That was a very good block string right there. Yeah. He put himself out at any distance, and then from there, you know, avoided the grab and was able to use the low to get under any Yang high attack. Right. See right now, just go nuts on Yang in the corner. See, there you go. There's the command grab. Very strong command grab.
He's holding up. He caught on. He's holding up.
There you go. See, it's deadly.
See, right now, Skurdy is definitely in DevilChipp's head. You know, he caught him jumping, then he's down back, so he command grabbed him. So he's definitely.
Yeah, I told you.
This is all set Makoto play right now.
I told you, he's not ready for that command grab.
I would definitely rather see Forte in this matchup.
Oh yeah, go Forte, go crazy.
Yeah.
Give some crazy back after he went crazy on, you know.
And DevilChipp thinking, he's dwelling.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're going to see Forte.
Either he's probably going to select, you know, gather his thoughts, or he is going to pick a new character. Seems like he is. Yep, he's going to Forte. We're going to see one of the best invincible moves in the game. Oh my
It's so ridiculous. Like,
wow.
Thankfully, there's a video put out on how to punish it because a lot of people are like, oh, you know, because the pushback is safe. But it's horrendously net minus. But there are some characters who really don't get much because of the pushback.
But all the invincible frames at Luger, I believe 75 players entered Youmacon.
Yep.
For Ultra Street Fighter 4.
Yep, 75 with a $500 pop bonus too. So first place will be taking home a nice little.
I mean, that's good money right there for. That move right there is deadly. Oh.
So now, as we stated before, you know, he might not like this matchup, but this is what he knows.
Yeah, so he made a very good adjustment. And now that since he knows Forte's options, he backdashed out of it and avoided the command grab. So now, you know, Skurdy's going to have to come up, if it happens, a new strategy because it seems like, you know, DevilChipp has made the adjustment to the command grab setup.
Yep, exactly. And DevilChipp just running his mix-ups, gets the knockdown.
Is he going to go for slide? Is he going to go for the low now? Nope, going to go for a splash. Is the low coming? Oh, nice. Just goes for the grab.
And Skurdy just shaking his head, says, wow.
Yeah, Fuerte is just one of those annoying. And I don't like when they say Fuerte is a 50-50 because, you know, the player that plays Fuerte has to know the setups. You know, exactly. They do put you in sometimes a 50-50 situation, but they have to know the setups because if the move whiffs, you know, some characters have very good options to punish it. Like right there, you know, Skurdy should have come with a stronger. Wow, what was that? What? You know what that reminds me? That reminds me of a next level when Spabrog jumped up and air grabbed the Psycho Crusher, and we all just stood there like, what just happened?
Yep.
Wow, so DevilChipp goes to Fuerte and completely mauls Makoto, gives it back to him from the last round that he faced. Now let's see if Skurdy can make the adjustments.
Skurdy going right back into it. He's probably feeling really comfortable right now.
Yeah, as you see, like I said, once Skurdy lost his command grab setup, now it's like I was saying earlier, does he have a second option? You know, if he doesn't have a second option, he's going to struggle because all he has is that one go-to move, which seems to be that command grab setup. See, there he goes for it again. So he needs to think of something else. He's realizing now he's backdashing, so he needs to do a jab, that's strong, and then jab, dash in to catch the back grab. You see?
Yeah, so
I mean, the back dash.
Yeah, he's going to the command grab just a little bit too much.
Yeah, it just seems like that's his only option. You know, like again, players get conditioned when they have that one option that is successful against, you know, lesser players. If the other player is smart enough to make that adjustment, if the other player, the player that has that one setup, now they're going to struggle.
Yeah, because you can see right now, he's not playing the same as he was because he's out of his comfort zone.
Right.
He's trying to find something.
See, I mean, look, he's just throwing some moves there because he's flustered. You know, he doesn't have that command grab to help him.
The command grab has all but been removed, and DevilChipp is just getting
okay, now he got the grab. another command grab. That was very risky. Oh, he went to the well. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. See,
good. All right.
So now you see he made the slight adjustment instead of going to the grab right away. Dashed up and made, who's it? Can't see the names.
DevilChipp.
DevilChipp. He made him hesitant.
Yeah, he made because he knew he was just back dashing, which is why he started forward dashing to chase it down.
That's right.
So DevilChipp opened up with a quesadilla bomb, trying to see if he could smell the forward roundhouse, but Skurdy wasn't having
it. Oh, quesadillas. I'm actually gonna get that for dinner in a few minutes.
That sounds good, man. You know what I'm saying? They should bring some food over here for the commentators. I'm just saying.
Get that fuerte special, you know? Oh, he's just going nuts on him. He's pretty close to stun. Is he going to go with a low? Oh, no.
Yeah, this is standard fuerte.
He's just splashing with both left and right.
Yep, and he's out. Resets the situation. Yep.
Oh.
And good grab. Body slam.
All right, DevilChipp made the adjustments.
And DevilChipp giving him a big smile and a handshake.
We have Noel Brown here. Noel Brown made the trip.
Oh, versus DevilChipp?
I don't know who. I believe I saw Noel play Elena earlier.
He's been playing Vega, Elena, and Rufus. Now, he believes Elena.
He's playing Rufus now.
He's playing, well, Rufus.
Wow.
Back in Street Fighter 4, he played a lot of Sagat, and then because Justin was still East Coast at that time, he was playing a lot of Rufus, with Justin and Flo and all them. So he's played him for a while, but then he really got comfortable with Vega, and then started playing him a lot. But he firmly believes that Elena is godlike.
Elena's very good because she still has her wonky crouch hitbox. She has some good normals. She has a good backdash. Her focus is very good. Where she suffers is her jumping game because she has a very floaty jump. Her wake-up options seem to be limited, so you have to basically maul her, Yep.
I definitely think the biggest flaw that she has that, like you said, she has good buttons, she has good neutral, good footsies, but the problem is she doesn't really get much off of them.
Right. But you see, it's not about getting something off of them. It's like when I played Justin, when he was playing Elena, when we were playing the beta test, it's get those hits in and now force that player to come to you because now if you use that slide and you correctly space it, it's now safe, So force that character to walk forward. She has, I believe, some normal buttons that are as good anti-airs that she could use. So if you force the other character to walk forward and you could use some of her good buttons and then really frustrate them, then for that she could take full advantage of the match. Again, it's not about how much damage you do. It's, take advantage of the situation in the round and then maybe make the player defeat themselves as well.
And I think that's the problem because even just recently, I had that same discussion with a lot of players here. And for a long time we thought Elena was terrible, and I agree. I think the problem is that a lot of newer players nowadays they look for the wrong things with characters. It's like she's not meant to have high damage.
Right. I just tell everybody go Fei Long.
Yeah, exactly right. Just say you got strong fundamentals, you'll do just fine.
Just go Fei Long. Well, he's going to Vega. That's a good. That's his character. Vega definitely much stronger character in this game. Zeus has shown that from New York, but I think Zeus has been MIA recently.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him as much, but Zeus is another player that once he gets that life advantage, he will make you burn your brain because he will force you to play his game. Yes, he has no issues holding down back.
Yeah, and he will do that all day long, and he'll just sit there, no problem.
Noel takes the risk. DevilChipp is playing very well here. Got the
DevilChipp has.
But I know this is a bad matchup for Vega.
Yeah,
because Vega again, can't do much about pressure after a knockdown. I know Vega players want an invincible move, but again, he has some of the best normals in the game.
The thing is, if you give him an invincible move like that, like they even said in beta when they tried that, it made him too strong.
Exactly, because his buttons are just that good. And now if you give an invincible move, so now he could get the reversal, lane you out, stay away, and just keep doing that. And then he has the Kara with his 5-frame, roundhouse.
Nice reaction.
Good anti-air. All right, this is where that was risky to give up the corner, but he got the damage, so give it to him. Good punish.
Good check. Chip is, he's definitely really, really smart, really knowledgeable. We also have a local Vega player, MadKing from SRM.
Oh, he's going to go. Nice. Did you see that little stutter there? That made Noel think, is he going to go under? Is he going to do for a command grab? And that just made Noel hesitate. So that was a smart play by DevilChipp.
Very, very strong. Very, very strong performance by him in that round.
Yeah, that was very. I mean,
commanding.
I'm more impressed with the fact with that little hesitation right there. That shows he was mindful of the situation and conditioned Noel to think what is going to happen. So it's not a 50-50. It was more like a 75-25. Like the chips were stacked against him, so to say.
I agree. And Noel answering back, trying to keep Yang pinned in the corner.
Oh, just missed that punish right there and that big whip on the focus.
That would have been huge if he could have got that. He would have had, not just damage, he had a knockdown. He could have really started his set play. But here we go. He's applying it. Yep. Knew he was going to press something.
All right, so now that I noticed DevilChipp to go for an empty jump. And then maybe catch something off of the empty jump with his crouch short into a Rekka.
Such an intense match right
now.
Yeah,
that's the part of this game that I find so annoying. Is that right there, just sitting back and just hitting buttons over and over. Because the proximity boxes will put you in block animation if you're within that range. I would have never given up the corner in that situation, especially against Vega, because now, again, you're back to the same game. Now you're forced to walk forward, and Vega's just going to keep you out with normals, do a nice little roll with, good anti-air. Now he's back into it. Now he can step back.
Oh, he messed up.
Oh, that was a big risk.
Yeah, Chip is, he cracked. Chip cracked. He nods his head. He's like, yep, that's good. They're laughing about it.
While he made a valiant effort to come back, I still feel he should have never given up that quarter. I think
I agree.
Going for that mix-up to get more damage, I think, was hurt him more because, again, keep Vega in the corner. You had the life lead, keeping him in the corner. Don't allow him to keep walking back on you, and now Vega's at his strength. He's holding down back and just pressing buttons.
I agree, and he would have been able to apply pressure. It could have been a completely different story if he would just kept him
I'm
there.
Impressed with DevilChipp's reactions. He's on point with the DPs on Vega's wall bounce.
As far as the state, there's
good
there's
punish
some of the best
on that whip
here, man. He's ridiculous. Yep.
Again, good punish on the focus.
Yep, he's picking up that Noel's liking to try to focus, probably because he knows Noel's looking for the low forward.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh,
good reset. Good reset again.
No, I definitely like that. I think that's a smart play from Chip because now that's him feeling himself, and Noel's like, oh, now he's feeling himself. So that might mess with his head a little bit. Wow, what an opening.
Oh, Noel don't care. He said, I'm just going to do it.
Back. He said, come here. He said, you're going to do it? I'm going to do it. Now, Noel definitely got the meter lead, so those stray low strongs could definitely lead to something.
See, yeah, that was a good move, but I felt he should have stuttered the jab a little bit and take a step back and do low forward into record to see if Noel was pressing a button.
Yeah.
Because Yang's low forward has a very good low profile that could make, some moves. Oh, that's a good punish.
Yeah.
Noel's just taking risks there. That was some online stuff. Just go for it.
Noel is really, he's reaching deep in his bag of tricks right now. Oh, that could have been it. Yep.
Oh. He went for the crouch fierce to try to beat that. Good tech on that carrot throw.
Well fishing. Always backdashing.
DevilChipp's playing very well here. Oh,
he tried to hold up. Nice.
Oh, good punish on the whip on that missed overhead.
Yeah, DevilChipp, he tried to get fresh. And Noel smelled it. So 1-1.
Yang's face. This is a very good match.
Honestly, I would like to see him go Fuerte. It's one game.
This will be my last match to commentate. I have to run off and have some dinner. But I'm very impressed with this match. Very good match here.
Two very strong players, really. Like, a lot of people don't give Noel enough credit. He has a really good sense of fundamentals, and that carries him very far, especially with a character like Vega. Like you said, strong spacing and footsies. Fundamentals will carry you with that. So as we said before, DevilChipp trying to keep him in the corner. Noel gets out.
Yeah, very good air-to-air right there by Noel.
Very, very good. And DevilChipp just staying on him.
You know what I think Noel should go to now with Yang jumping up so much? I think he should go for more air grabs.
Yep.
Try to go air-to-air and get that grab in there. As they say in the Injustice community, air footsies,
Air footsies, yeah. either air grab or even neutral jump roundhouse. That's got a really nice hitbox.
Yeah, exactly,
Yep, knows he's pressing something. But like you said, if DevilChipp's really taking to the air, I think Noel should be checking that and challenging that more than he is. Good power grab. What's the setup?
Good punish.
Noel leaned back in his chair a little bit. He definitely smelled the backdash. But
nice, low, strong. Finally got a carrot throw in there. Went for another one.
DevilChipp's going to have to kind of look inside right now. He's going to have to do something. As we stated earlier, Noel has no problem sitting there. He will sit there all day.
Yeah, just keep hitting buttons like that. Again, once you get in that block proximity range, your character's going to freeze if you're holding back. And that stair stops your forward momentum because, again, now you're stuck in that block animation. Regardless if it's 4 frames, it's still 4 frames that your character cannot do anything while the other character recovers.
Yep. And this is...
Good punish.
He wanted Ultra.
Still has a chance. Not enough time.
Yeah,
good tech. That's it. That's the match.
Yeah,
built some meter.
He did that. DevilChipp nodding his head. He feels like he understands. He's got some info now. But he was definitely looking for Ultra, I think, after that FADC. He was shaking his head when he got Rekkas. Well, Noel with a little bit of a meter lead, just trying to space out with a medium kick.
Good air to air.
That was really nice. Good punish.
Good grab.
Yep.
Oh, again, what I don't like that option. I just don't like it.
He's giving up too much ground.
Exactly. You're going back to.
Wow.
I mean, just stay on Vega. Once he's in the corner, he's at his weakest.
And I definitely think, because DevilChipp is the type of player to go back and look at his losses. So I think if that's the route that this match goes, that'll be the first thing he picks up on.
All right. Well, he still has an opportunity.
He's still in there. He's still alive.
Oh. Just blow up the focus attack. Oh, again,
he went Ultra, I think.
No, I think he went for crouch strong. I mean, fierce again. Oh, Noel showing off by taking off the glove, saying, I don't care. Oh, comes right back. Oh, wait, can he catch him? Can he get? Yes, he can. What's going to happen next? Oh,
he miscalculates the chip. He miscalculates the chip. DevilChipp immediately shoots his hand up for a handshake. Definitely, you can see he's a little bummed out, but he just loves to play strong people. That's all he wants. He just wants good matches.
Okay, well, I don't have to go to dinner yet. So my group that we're going to dinner, they're not ready yet, so I'll still be on to commentate. Awesome. Hopefully I'll see some Fei Long action.
I know, right?
There's no Fei Longs here. I didn't enter, sorry.
Shout out to both of those players, man. That was a great match. That was great.
All right, so who we have up next on this match? Oh, alucarD. Let me see. Hold on. alucarD, you're going to clap?
All right.
Okay.
So here we go. So
you're going to see some of the deadliest Hugo play I've ever seen with the claps coming up. I mean, alucarD, I think he was one of the very first players who wrote the book on how to play Hugo. I mean, I remember how excited he was on Twitter, Facebook, saying, I got my dog. I am going to put the claps on people.
And when he went to UFGT, a lot of people don't know, they for the Ultra Street Fighter 4 tournament, they issued a challenge to everybody there. They said, if you go up to your bracket master, the person who's running your bracket for the outside Ultra tournament, they said you can take a challenge. They said, now you choose.
Let's slide you
only.
over, get you in here, get you.
He
the
said,
time.
He said, well, they offered a challenge. They said, if you pick just one of the new characters and you stick with them, win or lose, they said whoever makes it the farthest was each respective character got a $100 bonus.
Nice.
Now they 2 people tied for the cap rate. They went like 1 and 2 because nobody knew what to do with her. Justin, as we know, won with Elena. Vi got Rolento. I got the one for Poison, and then sitting down in front here, got it with Hugo. And I would actually go on record to say that I think right here in front of this camera we have the best Hugo in the world. I think he's the best Hugo in the world.
It's a bold statement.
It's a bold statement.
Bold
but we play every week, and I just, if it makes sense when you play a character, right? There's one thing to pick a good character or just pick a character because, like, oh, they're kind of cool. But he truly loves playing Hugo. As you said, he was all excited, status updates, tweets, messages, in real life conversations. I'm so excited to play this character. And even though he has a lot of issues, a lot of deficiencies,
this
still sticks
is a hard match
now
for Hugo.
On the one player side, we have AkumaZX, who is also another local player. Now, he generally finishes top 3. He's a very strong player. Now,
I know him and alucarD are friends. They were speaking to each other. I believe they played each other in some casuals early. But I believe this is a hard match for Hugo against Goken because there's some instances where the high fireball hits Hugo in some situations. So it's going to be hard for to get him. Oh, well, he's in there. There's a clap. He got crazy. Oh, that crazy. I don't know how many times he hit me with that little reset setup this weekend. Oh, there you go. Just do it. You got to keep him out. Nice.
See, here's the thing. You're going to see, because these guys have played so much, you're going to see a lot of things that might seem unconventional but will work because, you know, they know each other's tendencies and styles. And I see right here, alucarD just going to work, just putting on the flat pressure.
Oh, man. And another thing about Hugo that's so, while he's slow and he may have some slow moves, he's a tank for defense, and he hits like a tank as well. So it's like, while again his options are limited, his damage is great. I mean, look, that grab is what, I believe like 260 or something.
Yep.
Oh, another big damage. He's gonna take him to the corner.
2.
Red focus. I feel the remake. Oh, he didn't go for the reset. He was probably trying to bait out a DP, or not the DP, but one of the Tatsus.
Yeah. AkumaZX has a bit of a reputation for doing reversals like that, so Chuan was definitely just fishing for it. That's it. Bring it here. Wow. That's game.
Oh, look at the look. Look at the look.
Look at the look. Look at the look.
Oh, he's just going to crush him.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Look at the size of Hugo's chin. That does an extra 30 damage.
Now, see, Chuan has the idea, which to an extent I agree with. Actually, I kind of fully agree with that. When you play a grappler, you should almost always play Ultra 2 with them because their Ultra 2 is an anti-air.
Right.
You know? And he's like, if you're playing a grappler, this is logic behind it. If you're playing a grappler and you're not making them scared of your SPD or your footsies, you're doing it wrong. He's like, and when you're scared of that, you jump. He's like, when you have that cover, he's like, what do I do?
Looks like the chat monsters are coming at you for claiming that alucarD is the best.
Yep. Well,
I said it is a bold statement. That
bold.
is a bold statement, but again, I know, the two of you are close, so of course, there's some bias there because you're friends, but I would say he's definitely one of the best Hugos. I wouldn't go as far as saying the best because, again, it all comes down to tournament results,
Exactly, and it's like he doesn't get to travel that much.
Right.
But every time he's traveled, it's almost always been a top 8 performance, and he's a strong player, and the reason why we say that, is because we play him every week, so we can really see how talented he is. But AkumaZX going for Akuma.
There you go. You can definitely punish that because Akuma is, I believe, -2 now.
Yep. Oh, good option select. Chases it down.
That was sweet. Oh, there he goes. Gets under the low forward.
Yep.
Oh, look at the damage, and then
that's game. That's fierce.
That's gonna hurt so much.
Look at him. Chuan reels back in his chair. Is like, nah. He just shook his head. He goes, no.
Again, one grab takes nearly almost 40%.
Yes. I believe it's what, 250?
Yes, 250, and then again, Akuma just doesn't have that much health.
Yeah, that hurts.
While he is the demon, I mean, Hugo is a monster up there.
I don't like AkumaZX going in. He should just stick to straight zoning, and I would also like to see him in neutral use a lot more of the stand fierce. Canceling the fireball. That's a great buff for him.
Oh, that is definitely, there's a clap.
Yep, there we go.
And another good thing about the clap that makes it so effective while it has a slow startup, his recovery is extremely fast. Yep. So it's very difficult to punish. Oh, look at that damage, look. Oh, I think he's a little too far. Nope. Oh my, what?
Nope. I'm telling you, dude.
Wow.
People could come at me, I'm telling you. Best Hugo.
Look at, he conditioned him. He thought a clap was coming and ended up getting grabbed and thrown to the corner.
Is that finals?
Wow. Damn, I was like,
no, they're not sure if this is finals of their pool or not. Is that finals of your pool?
Hey, where's the people with the brackets to let us know what's going on here?
Let's find out. Is this finals of their pool? All right, looks like that's it. Looks like it's 2 out there. They weren't sure if they were in finals, so if it was 3 out of 5. Now, if it had been 3 out of 5,
you know what we missed on that match? Corn in the background going, wait, where's all caps? Where is all caps?
I think he might actually be playing still.
Where is it?
Wait, no, he's right there, off to the left. You can see all caps right there.
Oh, okay, I understand now why all caps wasn't saying anything. Too bad. Oh, there you go. You got the camera on. As you can see, why all caps was not putting the business in and letting people know is because he's pretty occupied at the moment.
Yep, he's got he's got Rogue with him. He's very occupied. But yeah, I mean, it's
honestly, with the confidence all caps has, I think if Rose touched him, he would not lose any of his confidence whatsoever. She would not be able to drain it out of him because all caps is just that confident. Where is that? Look at that smile.
Look at that, he's happy. Now, I actually like what the stream is saying.
What's that?
Larry Century Man says Hugo isn't really all about tech. He's all about reason and manipulation.
No, exactly.
Which is a grappler's game plan. But see, here's the thing: Antoine is so strong at that, and the damage and the reward that he gets for that is so monstrous.
Right.
It's a perfect character. It's a perfect character. So coming up next on player 1 side, we're gonna have SRM Ch3ckmate, and then on player 2 side, we're gonna have AkumaZX. Now Ch3ckmate is a really strong Ryu, also here. Got the offstream. Wait, what? Let me commentate this one. Let me commentate this match. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to play after this match.
Vega Blanca.
Last one. So yeah, so. You're gonna see Ryu Blanca. Ch3ckmate only plays Ryu.
Damn, since I looked at that rose, I've been pretty occupied myself.
So you see why Outcast wasn't popping off then.
Okay, he's taking Rogue away. I guess they're going to. Oh wait, is she? Okay, I'm not gonna say that live on the air. There was something reach for there.
Yep. We don't know what's gonna go on. So
back to the match here, people. Yo, the play, man. I told you.
Yeah. Antoine coming over and shaking hands with a smile.
Good reaction on the fireball there.
Yep. No, I think Blanca, he does pretty well against Shoto.
No,
that's kind of his job in life.
I go from my experience from playing in Coach Steve Insane, who's one of the best Blancas I played and a very good friend of mine, and he does an exceptional job against Shoto players. He does very well, but could Octopus play as well as Coach Steve? That's still to be determined.
Exactly. But these are definitely probably two. Coach. Oh wow, interesting trade.
All right, he has to get something here.
Yeah, he's got to get something going.
Has a nice life lead. Good counter hit. Oh, that's.
Yeah, Ch3ckmate knows better than press the button there.
Oh, good anti-air. Good anti-air. Oh wait, can he? Oh, I should have went right into the Ultra there.
Yep.
While he is plus on Bach, I mean, again, Ryu was within chip, and the EXDP does a little more damage now.
Yep. And also like that he did EX. Because it goes a little bit further, I think, than just the regular DP. So that's actually really good awareness and Ch3ckmate for that.
I hope some of you players saw that there earlier. Though Blanca's ball is a good attack, its hitbox is within his hurtbox. So, you could just jab it out, which the Ryu player Ch3ckmate did with a nice crouch jab to beat the Blanca ball.
Yep.
Good reaction there with the EX Blanca ball to go through the fireball.
Ch3ckmate trying to get him to press the button. Knows that.
That was a very nice counter hit setup that Ch3ckmate went with the crouch strong.
Yep. Again, fishing for crouch techs. He knows that Blanca doesn't have much for defensive options outside of crouch tech, and he's really fishing for it. He bait the DP.
Yeah, he was trying to bait the DP or some kind of crouch tech to get a whiff punish there. Good roundhouse. Oh.
Ch3ckmate shaking his head. He knows that could have been.
Yeah, he could have FADC that and got an ultra off of it.
Yep.
Probably could have just raw ultra as well, maybe?
Yeah, he could have.
Okay.
Could have rolled. He could have DP into super. He shook his head immediately, knew he's playing with it right now.
Yeah, see, as you see right there, just little crouch jab. If Blanca tries to get in there with a Blanca ball, the Ryu's crouch jab is going to beat it because it has an incredible hitbox. And again, the hurt box for Blanca. If you have the Brady Games Ultra Street Fighter 4 app, look at Blanca's hurt box. For the Blanca ball, it's outside of the hitbox, and you could beat it essentially when he throws it.
Every time, And Ch3ckmate just reeled back in his chair.
So you get a bigger punish there. You have to get a bigger punish. Hits the combo, solar plex into.
I kind of like that, like you said.
Yeah, he could build the 2 bars now back.
Because look at this, he's meter optimizing right now. He's already almost got a bar back.
Yeah, and again, now he could play lane because again now Blanca loses all his ability. Ooh.
Good choice. Good challenge.
It is.
Oh, that could have been bad.
I mean, but he's still in it.
Yeah, I mean, this is by no means.
Yeah, Octopus is still showing that he could. I mean, while he did eat the solar plex into the DP and then the super, I mean, he's not that far behind. I mean,
wow.
Just a good get off of me. Just go for it. Got the link, and look, now he's back into the match after eating that super. Usually some people when they eat a super that early in the round,
they crack.
They may crack and they may say, oh, now I have a long uphill battle to face, but.
Yep.
Oh. Oh,
he
little
tried
late
to
on the
get
timing. Little late on the timing. I mean, early on the timing.
Yeah, he tried to get cute. But,
Yeah, you can tell the players are feeling it. You know, that match ended. They both, lean back in the seats, try to get the muscles relaxed.
OctopusOnFire, a little glance of a smirk there. He might have downloaded some information.
Oh, there you go. Option select the jumping because he's going too much for the focus on jumping. Oh, that's going to definitely hurt.
Oh, he goes to the DP. He wants the raw damage.
Yeah, definitely just take the damage. If you can't confirm that, one frame link, definitely go for that damage. Guaranteed. Oh, look at that. Another amazing button by Ryu is the crouch strong.
And Checkmate is definitely feeling himself right now.
He's on his point with his DPs. I mean, Blanca's one of the harder characters to anti-air because of his hitbox is so wonky because his legs point at like a 45-degree angle, you know?
He jumps
wow, there he goes. That's like those Daigo DPs. Just you cannot jump, Blanca.
And the thing is that, as silly as it sounds, I love it when Checkmate anti-airs like that because he just slams a fierce button on his stick when he does it. He puts his whole chest into it.
Oh, that's his Ryu right there should have gotten some cuts all over him from that because that was a nasty move by Blanca.
Yeah. I say, wow. Yep.
He's just doing it.
I think he was looking for low forward fireball.
Yeah, he just has to try to get some damage.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to get some up balls to anti-air those jumpers because Ryu's just jumping on him free. I mean, I know. No, wait. What's up? Crouch medium punch for Blanca is effective anti-air. He should really try using that. Just test it to see if. Oh.
Wow.
Checkmate's on point here. I mean. We got a combo. Wait, he could come back. Drop this combo. The pressure, the stream, and getting flustered with that super. It's getting to him. Ryu has an ultra here now. Good delay there. Took advantage of the full, plus frames on block with that normal and the great priority. And again, Ryu with his great buttons.
That's 2.
All right. Is it 2 or 3? Oh, that's it.
That was 2. Alrighty, well.
All right, yes, I have to go. My group now is ready for dinner. It was great, everybody.
All right.
Jason 24CF. I'll probably do some FGC events. Yes, definitely. It was fun, brother. We're not done. We're still got a long event. We got the rave. Yes, that's another thing about Youmacon. The rave is awesome, people. So unlike other FGC events where everything's done, you go to the room and you just play more games. So you can go out, have a good time, get some drinks, and dance with some beautiful ladies in some nice, beautiful outfits. Make sure you come to Youmacon, follow them on Twitter, everything else Youmacon. Love you, we out. Was that good? Shout outs for Youmacon? Shout outs? Awesome.
There it is. DVD.
All right, what's up, guys? Cacker's back on the mic. Gonna commentate. Looks like someone who's... I don't know what's going on. Okay, looks like it's gonna be Kyle Wolliver, which is... he's a member of SRM. Seraphim, I think.
Yeah, red hair.
Yeah, he was super wasted.
I know, but I mean, he might... He's probably passed out, not asleep, so we might want to tell some of the staff. You know what I'm saying?
Careful, this is really...
I got you.
Alrighty.
Try not to cuss? Okay.
Looks like we got Chris Lakatos.
SRM the MadKing, currently weighing in loser semis of my pool.
Okay.
which is the pool that this guy's in, OctopusOnFire. So.
Yeah, I made it that far, but then lost. So
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, no, it was 2 Rose players, ironically enough.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah,
your favorite matchup, right?
It's not actually. I mean, I don't think it's horrible, but for being someone who played her for such a long time as my alternate,
you should probably know,
bad.
right?
Yeah, it feels pretty bad. But first one was Chat, the Thunder.
All right.
And he's a really good player. You know, Chat's very strong.
For sure.
And so he made a really good adjustment. Both the Roses, I won 2-0 in the first game. Like, handily.
Go figure.
Pretty ridiculous. But looks like we got one of your teammates.
SRM ShadowGlare.
Yeah. Probably going to play Abel? Or
Probably going to play Abel.
Yeah.
He has other characters, but he's been mostly Abel. He's been stubborn.
All right.
I mean, I think Abel's solid in this game. They finally made a lot of his stuff work.
I agree. And you know what's funny? And I bet you saw this. Is right when Ultra first, even I think it was before it came out, like the week it was coming out, I said I think Abel is one of the better grapplers in the game.
Well, he's not really a grappler, though. Like, he's not a true grappler.
I agree.
I see a grappler as one of the characters with the 2-frame command grab, or Hakana's 3, I guess.
Yeah.
But he's more of a mix-up character that happens to have a command grab as part of the mix-up. Like, you wouldn't call Makoto a pure grappler, you know?
Yeah, of course. I completely understand.
He's more like a command grab-oriented mix-up character.
But, you know, I threw his name into the debate when they were talking about who's the best grappler in the game, and just kind of as a joke.
Abel Vega, I played this matchup a lot. The thing I wouldn't say it's too easy for Abel, but it's definitely Abel's advantage. Vega has a really hard time standing up once he gets knocked down.
Yeah.
But Vega does win the neutral game until Abel gets 1 bar, and then he can EX change of direction through a lot of Vega's annoying pokes.
Yep.
Going for the roll, gets the chip. It is safe chip. It's -2. Abel does have something that can punish it.
Let's see if, you know, Alex challenging with that roll quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, he can get hit out of it, but he's just not challenging it right now.
Yeah. Low jab or something, yeah. Oh.
Also, if Abel gets a chance to step kick in, he is plus enough where Vega can't really contest. He has to guess with a stand tech.
Jumps back with the Fierce to beat the Barcelona.
Yep,
nice challenge
one
there.
hit.
Yeah.
That's probably a missed input unless he really expected a button.
Oh, he knew he pressed it first. That was pretty godlike. I wasn't sure, but as someone who plays, you know, that's their character, they know. The
might be dead here.
Oh, probably.
No,
Ooh.
barely alive, but the mask did come off. Oh, no punish on the backflip.
Wow. I probably would have gone for the throw there.
It was a mistake input.
Yeah.
Oh! Nice backflip to just ignore the mix-up. Don't even take any chip. You don't have to. Just
that
take
was
the punish.
smart. Alex there actually made quite an interesting expression after that. Kind of shrugged it off like he expected to win that.
That is one thing I angry at ShadowGlare for this. He'll do that double change of direction mix-up way too frequently when it's not safe. Everything after the first one's unsafe, and if you block high and look for the low, it's also really easy to block.
Isn't the second one like -5 or something?
Something like that.
Yeah.
The first one's -2.
You can SPD it for sure. It's at least -2.
Alright, gets the knockdown, doesn't go for set because Abel has 4 bars.
Yeah.
And when Abel has meter, he does have a mixed-up game there. Yep, like...
Interesting. I like the SPD.
We got the blender going.
Okay. Didn't know which side he was going to be on. Tries to reset him for some extra damage. Both fighting for momentum right now.
But the one thing that I will say has happened because of those triple change directions is that now he's looking so hard for the second one, the second mix-up one. He's not punishing the second hit.
Yeah.
Gets the chip, gets Abel to corner. Not ill-advised jump, but doesn't really get punished for it.
Caught him flinching and hits him with the crystal roll.
And Alex will take game 1. I think that, yeah, ShadowGlare's been taking way too much damage from the claw roll.
Yeah.
And I know whenever I throw that out, I usually get stand short or step kicked out, and it's really embarrassing.
Well, stand short, yeah, that's probably his best option. Let's get some advice here from DeeDogg.
Hopefully some of it is stop the boy from rolling.
Yep.
It's just neutral game right now.
All right.
Gets a knockdown. He's been delaying his wake-ups a lot. Chooses not to this time.
Tick grab setup. Interesting
nice
counter trap. Yeah.
That's actually plus enough where he could have gotten a low medium kick, but the low jab is always a combo, even if it doesn't counter hit.
Yep.
And if you can counter hit confirm off of 1 hit, you're too godlike for me.
Yeah, I know.
Off a medium.
Yeah. Stand forward. Oh,
nice
anti-air. Gets the full damage. Interesting setup.
Abel close to stun, I think. Doesn't even matter. Close to dead. And Alex on match point.
See if, you know.
Still not really challenging the roll too much. And the fierce and strong ones and EX are all very telegraphed.
Yep, he winds up for quite a bit.
I'm going to roll.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll.
Not quite as good as...
I think like, ShadowGlare should be able to... Oh,
gets the full damage.
Yeah, that's the maximum. Expects the EX tornado throw. Counter hit.
Okay. He's got the momentum now. Chooses to wait. Interesting. I don't know what he thought.
I think he was trying to confirm a delayed wake up, but he waited too long. And Alex, after that sequence, does have a life lead, because even with those mix-ups, the other problem with those mix-ups is they're not high reward. You don't get very much damage.
Tries the anti-air. This is going to be really close to dead. Nice.
Gets the right hit, but does it too early, and he's going to die to chip.
Very interesting.
Only if you anti-air with that, there's only one hit that causes a juggle.
Oh, yeah?
So if you anti-air with the other hit, you'll just air reset out. And if you try to juggle, it just won't work.
Gross. I mean, I saw it hit really high, and I was a little scared for him. I thought I had a weird.
Yeah, you have to wait. Or he also could have done wait and done Falling Sky if he wasn't sure if the Ultra would connect.
Yep. And that would have thrown Vega into the corner too, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So that would have been interesting.
Which is a problem Mabel has, because all of his combo stuff, his command grab, and his Falling Sky all switch sides. So once he gets corner, it's hard for him to maintain it. So any opportunity you get to even have a little bit of advantage, you should probably take.
Yeah, I mean, that is certainly a situation that I'm scared against Ables, is when they're just standing in that range where step kick, you know, maximum range of step kick, and I'm in the corner. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, usually I will just like jump forward and at the peak of my jump, counter dive, get out of there, like try to, but he can read that and punish, so I have to get really lucky. All right, looks like this probably is winners. No, you said, no, you're in loser summits. I think this is winners of this pool.
Winners finals of the pool?
It looks like Noel Brown versus, we just saw Alex.
Oh. Vega on Vega Violence. Oh, is Noel going to go to Rufus, or is he really going to stick with the Vega mirror? Because this matchup's really silly.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because for a couple reasons. Number one, the other match that we saw him play on stream, he played Rufus against a Zangief.
Right.
Which was unexpected out of all his characters.
He plays Rufus, Elena, as well as Vega.
Yeah, so, I mean, out of those, I don't think Rufus is the best matchup, and that's aspect.
Rufus does fine against Geef. I think that Snake Eyes can win that matchup because he's Snake Eyes, but low Fierce and Sweep are really annoying for Geef to get around.
Yeah. But then it's also funny because I heard Noel saying to alucarD that I'm going to counterpick this whole tournament. So I almost feel like he's not doing that.
I mean, a Vega mirror, you have to feel really confident you're the better player if you're playing a Vega mirror. So a lot of Vega shenanigans don't work on Vega.
Yeah.
Like, if you're trying to go for, like, the really gimmicky wall dive stuff, Vega can always avoid it with his backflip and then punish with a full combo.
Oh, interesting. Now, being a Vega main, I mean, this is all you here, but
so some important things here. So stand roundhouse and low strong are both -4 on block, so from some ranges, Vega can punish them with low strong.
Okay.
The claw roll is mostly free pressure, though, because, again, it's -2. It's a little awkward for Vega to try and interrupt it since he doesn't have anything invincible. He can do that, though.
Is that a neutral jump roundhouse I crossed up?
And actually, there's also the German Luger punish, which would have worked in that case if you think he's going to escape a corner with it, is you do an opposite wall sky-high claw, and it will trade favorably for you.
Oh, wow.
So you're going to see a lot of light claw roll, which is why you're seeing Noel Brown doing the jump back, since he doesn't not want to wage the chip damage.
Yeah, this might come down to that, you know. Oh, interesting. I don't think he can get anything off that, can he? Oh, he has the same thing. Hard to confirm off of it.
Gets the punish.
Interesting.
Missed the combo, got the EX wall dive, and that's a guaranteed punish.
Gets a frame trap. Let's see if he can finish it. It's not going to be quick.
Oh, the mask was gone. So
gosh.
I think mask was gone from both. So one was taking extra damage and one was dealing extra damage.
Yeah. Ooh. That in tandem, that synchronized crouch at the beginning of the round. Interesting.
Solid punish. Reads with the air throw. And that's a punish. The cosmic kill from that range is not safe.
Yeah, way too close.
Okay. Noel Brown with the corner. Loses the corner immediately.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the setup is. Slide. Catches the back dash with the close fierce. And you're also going to see a lot of that low forward because it's +2. and Vega can't really deal with a +2 frame trap in this matchup because the low jab and the low strong will counter hit anything Vega tries to do.
Yep. Oh, nice carry grab.
And even the low forward will trade at worst.
Another carry grab. You'd think Alex would be ready for that. Man, he is tossing him like a ragdoll. Ooh,
goes for the other grab.
Finally says no.
And they're both holding on to all their meter.
I know, it's kind of interesting. Oh.
Yeah, sees that
Tossed
coming.
him.
The air grab and the neutral jump roundhouse are Vega's best anti-airs, but especially in this matchup, you have to look for jumping fierce, or jump roundhouse, which are both really good jump-ins. And Vega's grounded anti-airs aren't very good against them. A lot of characters who have great grounded anti-airs, like Sakura's low fierce, will still lose or trade with Vega's jump fierce. So Vega has an even harder time. And there's the low strong punishing stand roundhouse.
I think Alex is really going to have to make the adjustment to these throws.
I mean, he did. He has the life lead. Gets the crumple. Oh,
wow.
Drops the link.
Noel shaking his head.
Noel gets the ultra. So let's set up.
Tries the carry grab again. Looked like Alex went for tech because he hit with the short.
It's stand tech out of the frame trap, so whatever he did was delayed.
Yep. Ooh. And safe. Goes for
the wrong jump in. Jump medium kick will not cross up there. Jumping short would have. He's getting a little flustered.
Nice block.
Oh, misses the punish opportunity. So Noel Brown escapes with that round because he would have eaten an ultra with the correct punish and would have lost that game.
Yeah, and I mean, the round before that, Alex got tossed 4 times. I mean, if he would have been able to make an adjustment, that round ended up being really close. He could have won that game, or that round too. So, a couple little adjustments that Alex needs to make.
I think it's interesting. So what Noel Brown's doing, because he's really scouting for that claw roll, he is jumping himself into the corner, but he does manage to get out with that wall jump. So Noel Brown is trying to get out of this corner. Like, he has a life lead at the moment, but he's not going to keep it if he stays here for very long. Manages to get back to mid-screen, gets all that real estate. But he's going back to the other corner now.
Yeah, something I've noticed about Noel is he actually does back up quite a bit. Even when I was playing his Rufus, he was backing up, backing up, backing up. So that's just something that I've noticed about the player, not necessarily about what character he plays. So.
Stuffs the Scarlet Terror, does not have any invincibility.
Got this
milking that roll.
Yep. That is not going to hit, and doesn't even get him away safely.
Nope.
Usually pretty hard move to punish.
Actually, gets the air throw, but Noel Brown also have had time to get charge and do a full Ultra 2 if he felt like it.
Oh, wow.
But the slide was the more reliable punish there, so I don't fault him for trying it. He is on game point. Match point, excuse me.
Alex needs to make a serious adjustment. He keeps...
Gets the throw, going for... Yeah, now he's trying to speed up his frame trap so he doesn't get stand teched out. Noel not really trying to challenge the jumps. He was air throwing a lot earlier. I think he felt like staying put for a minute.
But now he's back out of the corner. He's able to play the footsie game. Looks like he likes to walk backwards and try to look for a whiff normal. But
catches the frame trap.
Good damage. Tries to hit that
nice whiff punish on the low strong. What's the setup? Oh, that is the safe one, because even if it's that close, if it's meaty, it can be safe.
I was just going to say, it had to be meaty, but takes that round pretty handily, to be honest. That was almost a perfect.
Finally took advantage of the corner.
It's a ghetto perfect.
The corner pressure and the counter hit was all he needed, and he rode that to the end of the round.
I think he's realizing that. Look at how aggressively he's walking forward. He's recognizing that Noel is backing up quite a bit. Oh my gosh, and he
finally scouts it. He's been trying to use the Scarlet Terror before, gets the counter hit. He's going to throw him back into the corner.
He only needs probably one more full combo to get a stun.
Well, now his stun meter is depleting. Claw's gone. Gets it back.
Nice. Jumps over with the correct punish. Tries to go for his own meaty fierce.
Trying to catch that backdash because Vega has an excellent backdash.
Oh, he could have Scarlet Terrored that, but still has the momentum. Alex a little on edge.
Noel Brown did not complete the whip punch there. He would have gotten the knockdown.
Oh, he
didn't
needed a
get the
backflip.
backflip, tried to challenge it.
Alex, actually, it was funny. Alex looked right at his controller right when he did that, so I think he knew he had to backflip there, and it just didn't come out right for him.
So Noel Brown does take that 2-0, but really two really close games.
Yeah, incredibly close. Like I said, there's a few things, that if he had made adjustments, they could have gone easily the other way. So, big respect to Alex. I don't know who Alex is. We're not familiar with Alex. I don't think he's. He may or may not be from Michigan, but certainly not from the southeastern scene that we're used to.
Right.
But definitely a strong player.
Yeah.
And he held his own pretty well. So. Let's see who we got coming up next. We got Nick Fury versus
Darius. We got AkumaZX.
Yeah.
JWE AkumaZX. I'm not familiar with this guy. I played a lot of Super Turbo with him this weekend, actually. I'm not sure who he plays in for.
Oh, yeah, this guy, it's funny that you say that because I played a lot of Third Strike with him.
Yeah, he was like hovering around the cabs a lot earlier.
Yeah, so that probably, to be honest, that probably means he's kind of a bit of an OG. If he's able to play all the games like competently. I mean, in Third Strike he was playing as well as we went 50-50, and that was my first game that I played competitively. So
right,
it's pretty interesting. He's getting pretty salty too on the Third Strike machine. So we'll see if he pops off by losing here.
Oh, that'd be we'd want to see the Darius troll face if that happens.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Darius opting to take off eye patch for the match, not
depth perception's important.
Yeah, decides to use his depth perception in the match. I agree with that.
So we're probably gonna see him just play Oni. He plays Oni, Goken. He kind of dabbled in Akuma. He used to main Akuma, but as soon as Goken got better and Oni got introduced, he sort of never looked back.
Yeah. And this guy, like I said, I've not seen him play 4, so I'm not sure who he plays. We don't have the chat. Are we able to get the chat again? Yeah, whatever.
I don't think we're gonna see another Vega Mirror though. So.
Sorry guys, we don't have the stream chat up right now, but we're trying to fix that so we'll be able to see what you guys are saying. Say what's up. Last time I checked, we had 80 something. 80, I think they said 83 viewers.
Okay, we got Chun-Li versus Oni. I believe Overmost Heads and WoW. Overmost Heads specifically said this is one of Oni's worst matchups.
Overmost Heads is incredible. I just have to, if you guys don't know who that guy is, YouTube that name because there's a lot of combo videos like best of Overmost Heads and a lot of really
if you see Oni Tech on NetPlay, he probably came up with it at some point.
Yeah. Overmost Heads. He's you know what I like about him more than WoW? WoW plays like the patient Japanese style, not super patient, but
with some random ultra sprinkled in because why not?
Yeah, but I feel like Overmost Heads does all the fancy stuff with Oni. He's hitting all the air demons. He's doing all the crazy.
But we are says tag is best by me. So AkumaZX has hit with every single cross-up slash he's gone with. Finally, best by me just has enough of it and just gets him out with the EX bird kick. But Darius is a momentum monster. Like he wants to make you feel like you can't move. He'll throw out a lot of DPs. He'll do just all sorts of weird stuff, but it works very frequently.
Yeah, I was going to say, early on, I would say Darius was seen as a little reckless, but nowadays, not at all. Not at all.
I'll play him, and he will block a lot if he's against someone he knows he has to block against. But look, Best by Me is not given an incentive to stop going for cross-up slashes. They're horrifically punishable, but he's also gotten hit by all of them.
Yeah, and he finally did one in the front there, and I mean it was combo, so he sailed around. Of course, you're gonna do the one in the front. All right, let's see what he got here. Does the reset, hits him in the back because he knows he's not. He's just gonna keep doing it. Why not?
I'll take a free reset every opportunity I get. Okay, has a pretty hefty life lead. We're 17 seconds in the round, and Best by Me's almost dead.
Yeah. Has him hold these fireballs.
Ultra double from Best by Me. I've just noticed he actually could have Ultra 1 through a lot of these.
Yeah.
Oh! Nice EXDP.
Those reactions were pretty good. Just so you guys know, AkumaZX does play on pad. Always been a pad warrior. Pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what you think. I think people can have better reactions on a pad than they do on a stick. I don't know.
Depends. I mean, hitbox is the master race
absolutely.
here.
Absolutely. I don't disagree with that at all, but
It depends. Right? Like that's more the player than the controller. The controller can help a little bit, but like the controller is not going to make that huge of a difference for the most part.
You still have to. It's a mental reaction.
You're not playing the stick isn't playing footsies for you. The hitbox isn't playing footsies for you. You have to still be playing the game.
Yep. Looks like there are some MVC2 setups duo, but they're not. I don't believe there's a tournament. Sanford's not here. He'd be playing Ultra if he was here.
Okay, switching to Jury. I actually don't know a whole lot about this matchup, but I would have to imagine Oni's Fireball Zoning won't be as helpful because of Oni's Fireball Store. So actually, you might see a lot of the 3-hitters. I just thought about it because the kick will only absorb 1 hit.
Yep. Are you sure?
Yeah, it absorbs 1. It counts as a projectile. It'll absorb 1 hit, and then the other 2 will hit her.
That's interesting.
AkumaZX is only going for the 1-hit blue Fireball.
Looks like he's playing a lot.
More cautious, I guess?
Yeah.
Might be matchup unfamiliarity because there aren't all too many juries.
We have a couple, but,
Scouts out the slash with the jump back. What's the setup?
Just throws out the fireball. Creates some space. Nice challenge. He's had some nice anti-airs, to be honest. And, Chun doesn't have as strong of anti-airs, I think, as Jury, so...
I mean, Jury has low strong, low fear, stand medium kick are all outstanding anti-airs. Like, they'd make almost any character in the game better by having them.
Yep. Now, what should
he's
get out of this?
He's in a chip situation, though. He has to be careful.
I would have thought to go for the same thing. If I'm Darius, I know that's coming because that seems to be his only option right now. So he's probably ready to DP that.
And Jury does have 3 versions of the dive. He did use the wrong one.
Cannot do the dive on the jump back. That is a change in Ultra.
Dive, but not the normal one.
Yep.
AkumaZX on match point.
Yeah, with the cross-up slash, the light kick is a true block string, right? Out of strong?
Depends on the normal. I think the fierce as it is.
Okay, and then...
The medium kick usually is same side, but takes longer.
Yep. It's always same side. It never... Okay. even if you're right on top of them.
Okay. And then heavy will cross up, and then EX will always cross up by going yellow.
Yep. The hard kick can hit in the front. Smashes out a super. He's going to punish it with anime.
Not quite anime, because I think Jury was just out of anime range.
He's going to do it again. Oh, another cross-up slash. Nope. He's going to chip him. He did the safe.
That is 60 chip. I would do that too.
That move is ridiculous.
And Jury's backdash does not take her away far enough during its airborne frames to avoid that.
Alrighty.
While you're here, don't forget to check our other streams, twitch.tv/datcornbread, which I believe right now is running...
Tekken, maybe?
Either Tekken or Under Night. I think it's Tekken right now.
Wait.
Unfortunately, the station where we can't see very well.
It is Under Night now.
It is Under Night, okay.
Yep.
And then for Smash, we have twitch.tv/Clash Tournaments was nice enough to come out.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that too. I was like, that's a big Smash stream. So
the only bigger you're going to get is like BG Bootcamp or something like that. But Clash has done an outstanding job with every stream they've taken care of. And so I fully anticipate, I can't see it from here, but I imagine the stream they're doing is just as good.
Yeah, there's been some really big crowds over by Smash too. There's a really big Smash scene in like I want to say it's like the Lansing or the Ann Arbor area actually. There's some stream that they do that makes here in Michigan that makes the front page of SRK every time they go live.
Right.
I don't know if it's from Ann Arbor or Lansing or something like that, but there's definitely a very strong Smash scene here in Michigan. So that has probably got some very good matches.
Actually, interestingly enough, so I believe potentially on stream, all 3 games being streamed have a $500 pot bonus attached to them.
Yes, they are. I know. I was surprised to see that for Under Night, but it's a great game. I support it.
This is predominantly an anime convention, so you'd imagine at least one anime game would have the $500 bonus, right?
Yeah, but Persona just came out with a new one, so I thought maybe they'd be trying to promote that Ultimax, but I think Under Night's a better game.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, so I'm happy to see it go that way. When's Daigo? He's coming up next, so just stay tuned. Tell all your friends, Daigo is coming up next.
So we got SRM Chat to Thunder versus Korn Bootleg winner. So 2 of the major teams around here. I'm a member of SRM.
Yep.
So maybe a little bit of commentator bias towards Torin.
Yeah, I mean, Chat is a really strong player. He used to main Dulcim and played a little bit of Bison.
Now he just plays Rose.
Yep, strictly Rose. It was funny because
his Rose was actually solid in Super as well.
Yeah, after I beat him in the first game with T-Hawk, I thought, oh, he's just gonna. If he goes to Dhalsim right now, I'm bodied. Like it's free. I cannot beat that character so hard. So, but he's stuck to his guns. So he's like on the Rose train. Like, he's not gonna stray away, even for a matchup that would be potentially like really much.
See, interestingly, a lot of the top Dhalsim and T-Hawk players seem to think that Dhalsim actually loses to T-Hawk.
What?
Once T-Hawk gets meter because he has a hard time keeping him off with the EX counter-spire.
I don't know about that.
And obviously, if he gets knocked down, he is done.
Yeah.
Whereas
yeah.
Rose has more options once she gets put on her back than Dhalsim does. So Rose versus Ken.
It's an interesting matchup.
So Ken's going to have a hard time in this matchup in the neutral game because his fireballs are going to turn to half a bar or are going to be reflected.
His fireballs are no bueno. So.
And all of his normals are going to have a really hard time contesting Rose's.
Yeah, but the only thing he'll have really is forward, forward medium kick.
Which just got counter hit by the state roundhouse. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard. It's got a lot more startup.
All the rest of it is like he has a 4-frame low forward, but it doesn't do much of anything in a fireball. Like if you try to block string that in a fireball, you have 7 years to interrupt it with something.
It doesn't have a great hitbox either.
It's just fast.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Chet the Thunder feels like, oh, I've won the neutral game. I can sort of go in, gets thrown.
Interesting read on the backdash. Does it again. Drops the ultra. That's going to be.
That was a counter hit, so that would have been a full animation.
I like that little setup. Ooh.
Scouts out the EX spiral because that's the one option he hadn't tried yet. Very strong comeback from Corn Bootleg. I feel like Chet the Thunder was doing much better sitting back. So when he started getting a little button happy, he put himself into a situation where Ken had an opportunity because from close range, Ken is much better.
Yep. Nice carry grab. Let's see what kind of setup he has. He switches over to the other side.
Misses the punish on the spiral, but gets a bit of damage anyway. The EX is very, very minus on block.
Yeah. You mean the spiral, yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Goes for the slide. Unfortunately, he's very minus after that slide, so the low 4 gets the counter hit. Seal's very convincing game 2 for Bootleg. I think if Torn makes an adjustment, it has to just be sitting back. He is going in very recklessly. We'll have to see if he chooses to stick with Rose, though.
Yeah, I'll be very interested to see because...
Going to the Yoga Master. Now, I don't think this matchup's too wonderful for Dhalsim, though. I don't know. I feel like Ken just has too easy of a time bullying him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how forward medium kick interacts with some of the, standing pokes that Dhalsim has, but...
If you're in the range where you have to deal with forward medium kick, you're already in a bad spot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like from start of round, Sim is kind of okay, but he only needs to block one back medium kick to start having some serious problems. One mistake I think Bootleg has made is not take Ultra 2. I believe from some ranges you can punish the jump back Fierce with it.
Oh, wow.
You can also use it to go through Yoga Fires. Yeah, Bootleg took some damage getting in, but has gotten to that magical spot.
Oh, he gets a jump in here, makes the most of it.
Knockdown.
A lot of hits before it, but that's all Ken can do usually.
Went for overhead.
Tries to hit him with the snackish. I don't know what he was going for there.
Okay, Chet Thunder making some space with the extra Yoga Fire to Catastrophe. Tries to hit him with a medium kick.
Oh, wow.
Very interesting juggle there. Very nice use of the teleport.
Yeah.
Catches him with the back short.
Now, that's back short. Yeah, is that the one that they changed? Back medium kick. Yeah,
they just changed it so when you're crouching now, you get pushed back like you're supposed to, so you don't get those really funky, will never actually hit in a real match, back medium kick to EX Fireball a billion time combos.
Yeah.
Bootleg has the corner advantage. He's already established he can. Well, he hasn't really established he can punish the teleport yet.
Dhalsim gets away. He tries to use the EX2 to chase him down, but he just backdashing kind of incessantly. But I would do the exact same thing. That's where you're going to win this match as Dhalsim is.
Now, one thing I will say is Bootleg can sort of chill. Dhalsim does not have a good time trying to make up a life deficit. Like that jump was a mistake. He did not have to do that. That just gave Chet Thunder a free 40%. They wouldn't have done otherwise.
That was 3 counter hits in a row.
So it might not matter.
And that jump is reckless. I would not jump again. Yeah, you had to stay on the ground. He was going to up EX up flame.
On match point now, after a little bit of a shaky round there from both players.
Alex Lane has now stepped to the front of the corn crowd, just started popping off about this match.
It's amazing.
We'll have to get a crowd cam as soon as this match is over. All right.
There is a bit of a...
running away.
I would say a friendly rivalry between Cory and SRM.
Yeah.
Getting the Fierce trades the Fireball, as long as Ken doesn't have Mirror, that trade is favorable for Dalsum.
Yep.
Ken at full screen, but has the life deficit, so I think right now he's just looking on meter.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's trying to get 1 meter, and then he'll be able to.
The best way he's been able to get in is that jump in EX Tatsu.
But Chad is ready, I think, for it at this point. Yep, he was ready.
And forced to block all of it.
Put him into the chip too. Yep. And he's in a real bad place.
Oh!
That was a pretty good idea, to be honest with you.
I like the background out there. It shrunk the hip. He was expecting a bigger normal. He was expecting back medium kick. He was expecting something else. But Dalsum's hurt box does not move forward that much with the knee, so the Ultra completely whiffs.
Yeah. All right, and Bootleg expected to stick to it. I haven't seen him in tournament play anything else, but Ken.
He can play an Evil Ryu. I've seen him play that at our $2 Monday stuff, but
okay.
I feel like that would be a better matchup, to be quite honest. But I don't think that either character... I think both characters have advantage against Dalsum. I just think he's not playing the matchup correctly.
Yeah, I think if he makes the adjustments, he can...
Which is unfortunate, because I want Chat to Thunder to win the match. But
Of course, of course.
But so far, the switch to Dalsum has been paying off. Oh, so he wanted to get the switch to get a different costume, too. Okay.
Yeah, he wanted the nighty. They both got new costumes, actually.
Dalsum just came from a country that has Ebola right now. Oh, Edge is the teleport. He's getting counter hits on those teleports because Bootleg is not punishing them. Easy anti-air.
Dalsum maintaining the space really well. He's not letting him. Now he's. Oh my God!
All the step kicks.
Yeah,
Hard
Bootleg
knockdown?
Gets a little frustrated there.
Doesn't know what to do.
And just forward medium kicks quite a bit. Bootleg taking the headphones off for this last game.
Oh, he is upset. I think he wants to channel the corn energy.
Yeah, probably does. He wants to hear his boys behind him. He's got to be patient here. You know, he got impatient that last round. It got a little hairy. So, nice challenge with that.
We're seeing like counter hit city.
Oh my
Both
God.
players are getting hit out of everything.
Jeez. And you know that was a tech. You know, because I saw the throw come out from Ken. That was a tech. So
chooses not to go for a mix-up. Wants the safe chip.
And that's it.
And just a lot of buttons. Keeps Bootleg penned in, and that's the game.
All right. Chat, the Thunder takes it. With a nice adjustment. I mean, switching to Dalsum, clearly the right choice.
And not a good adjustment for Bootleg winner.
I was going to say, yeah, he didn't really know how to handle it.
One of the new corn recruits, Scrubbalicious /SG/ whatever his name is right now, is the drunken master of Dalsum, but I guess has not an opportunity to play with the other coin boys because he lives on Wyandotte. So, unfortunately, Bootleg does not have an opportunity to play with his teammate for that matchup experience.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
So I actually play the winner of this match, I believe.
Okay. This guy, I don't know his name. It was spoken to me, but Q knows him. Q
versus another person that Q should know very well, his teammate TFA DeeDogg.
Of course, yeah. So, but he had a bit of a rapport with this guy. Apparently, he plays Ken. He's either from, I think he's from the East Coast.
Okay. A couple East Coast boys came out. Like there was like one boy from Maryland I was playing in Super Turbo earlier.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and you know, Q spoke very highly of him. Q said he's a really, really strong Ken. That he did say he messes with another character now, but I don't recall who he said that is. DeeDogg will likely go with Guile.
He plays a Rog. I think if he loses, he'll switch to Rog.
Yeah, I've also seen him switch to Hawk. I don't think.
Hawk Ken, I have no idea how that matchup goes. How do you think that?
Against Ken?
Yes.
I actually like it quite a bit. I mean, because
I imagine the weaker Fireball helps.
Yeah, you know, you can play a little bit more of. I feel like the damage also isn't there, like as opposed to playing Ryu, like for example.
Okay.
Ryu.
I'd also
hurts-
imagine
hits
you're
a lot
playing more
harder.
mid-range game, right? It's not
Yeah.
a long-range game.
Yep, and so I don't mind the matchup. There are a couple things of note, just some weird stuff like Ken's hard kick Tatsu is -1 on hit. So like if he does a combo into hard kick Tatsu, or you can punish. That's just one little thing. I know his EX Tatsu. It's kind of like Sakura's in the fact that they have advantage afterwards, so they often like to press buttons or to try to throw and stuff. And against a grappler, it's not that those sort of situations aren't as good because then you're right there on top of him. You can eat a grab.
As far as this matchup goes, I feel like DeeDogg should have the early advantage because of Ken's iffy fireball game, to say the least. Gal's Sonic Boom should easily win the fireball fight.
This is an anti-air opportunity there.
Gets back fist a few times once.
DeeDogg is hunched over his stick.
He's feeling himself.
Yeah, he's very much feeling himself to the point where literally his arm is over top of his opponent's stick. He's like in it right now. Ooh,
all the buttons and booms. Oh
face.
my! Ugh.
Yeah.
That round was emphatic.
Yeah,
I was expecting the rare Pokemon Guile Stun, which is the sign from God that you have hit too many buttons.
That was a very fast FADC, the second hit of the fireball from Ken, so you have to know that DeeDogg expected that. He was ready to FADC
Counter hits
right
with
away.
a back fist. And Giuseppe, he has this range where it seems like he's just hitting a lot of buttons, and DeeDogg's been scouting them consistently. Alright, and Giuseppe having a really hard time establishing. Gets the DP.
Yep,
punishes
nice
the
punish.
DP FAC.
Could have punished the whip grab with maybe a sweep, but didn't take that opportunity. Yep. Interesting.
Whips on crouches, I believe, so... like that.
Again.
Well, because it has to go. He's pushing him out so far that DeeDogg has time to crouch.
Yeah.
If he wasn't already.
That's a very interesting interaction that I have not seen before.
Giuseppe's still managing to clutch the round out. So one thing to watch. I'm not sure whether Giuseppe's going to use more meter for. Okay, he answered my question for EX Fireball or EX Tatsu.
All right, goes for the sweep combo this time. Oh, kind of an ambiguous jump hard.
Oh, gets the Ken stun. Not as rare. Because it was scaled, he chooses to go for the throw in the setup.
Oh, gets the counter hit, and that big damage off the close roundhouse.
Got
is that close or is that a command normal?
Close.
Yeah,
it's close roundhouse.
I wasn't sure if it was a command normal like the other swinging roundhouses like Sagat and stuff. But interesting. Two very quick rounds from Giuseppe. Giuseppe. Two very quick rounds from him after a very dominating.
I hope that's on the coaching he's getting from Q is don't switch your character.
And that's interesting that it's Q that's coaching him, not only their teammates, but like I said, Q has played Giuseppe quite a bit, and he knows him. He has a rapport with him, so might have a feeling for his style and his tendencies.
If he owes the pressure, and the thing is, after that step kick, Ken is minus. You don't really have to flash kick. You can hit if you feel like he's going to hit something. You can jab.
Yep.
It's counter hitting with a step around. Counter hits everywhere today.
Gets a crumple.
Gets a counter hit crumple with that.
Yeah, that's going to be full animation.
I'm being called for a match that I know I'm not playing yet because I'm playing the winner of this.
Yep.
So, okay.
All right.
DeeDogg stuck in a corner, has to find his way out. Oh, gets the back fist.
Yep, he's got to tell him to stop walking forward. Pressuring him. Interesting.
Trades low forwards, and that will be in Giuseppe's favor, and that is match point. I think Giuseppe scouted out the rhythm that DeeDogg's hitting buttons on.
Yep.
But maybe not.
We'll see. Yep.
Counter hit was sweet. He's minus. What's the mix-up? Nothing. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
All the back fists.
Yeah, that seems to be a very consistent button for him.
Not as much the regular stand fierce, interestingly enough. Just back fist.
Tried to grab after the EX Tatsu.
I think he expected him to land earlier.
Yep.
The Ken mix-up. I'm minus. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll take this game from you.
Well, the thing is, the first time he did it, he just blocked. He did nothing. So DeeDogg had to think.
Block TP or car grab. That's the mix-up.
Yep. All right, so MadKing stepping up.
So I will see you guys later.
MadKing stepping up. Good luck. Looks like Q will be coming back on to commentate.
Hey, I'm wearing dress pants. I'm sure.
Damn, dog. Rocking the boat. What's up, Q?
I told him to hit more forward fierce. So
Yeah.
I was working out when he was doing it, and then he stopped.
Yeah, you know, we were discussing. We thought that Giuseppe kind of found the rhythm of his normals. You know, after taking, you know, it started out he was eating all the hits, right?
Yep.
Then it started being trades.
Yep.
You know, at the middle of the match, they started trading. So he's starting to figure it out. And then by the end, he knew the rhythm and it made the adjustment. And DeeDogg didn't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But looks like we're gonna have Vega versus Ken. This is very actually advantageous, I think, for MadKing, not character-wise necessarily. I'm not sure on that, but the fact that he just watched and meticulously dissected Giuseppe's gameplay by commentating is certainly an advantage. I don't know how you feel about commentating and going right into a match against an opponent if you've done that.
I mean, that's a huge bonus on MadKing's end. 'Cause like you say, he just dissected everything. He probably saw some flaws, some strengths, and on top of that, you know he's played Bootleg winner. And them enough. And MadKing will just poke, get a life lead, and he will sit there.
Yep. Oh, that's so funny. That's what he said. He said the third option that he has after the Tatsu is to go for the carrot grab. So he knew that was going to happen. There's a bit of a carrot grab battle here. Two best carrot grabs in the game.
Right, and this is pretty much just set play by Giuseppe right now.
Well, let's see if MadKing can make a bit of an adjustment. He got back to the corner pretty quick and stayed there the whole round. They didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, he needs to represent. I don't like him canceling the backflip. He's not getting anything off of it.
It also shows a little bit of, you know, fear.
Yeah, it's just low strong.
Oh, desperation, kind of.
Yep.
He's got a full stock, but chooses just to toss him. MadKing, I totally agree. I think he should take some time, because that was very convincing.
That was very convincing. That was very dominating. Yeah, he's gonna take some time. He might be considering Yun right now.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't know that that's better.
I mean, it's a better character, and he's definitely.
It's a better character for sure.
But I mean, he's gonna go Yun.
No.
Actually, to an extent, I kind of like this because Giuseppe shows some clear knowledge and understanding of the match. Maybe he's not as familiar as Yun, but I mean, I know MadKing has been working a lot more with his Yun than he has done with Vega. I feel like in that match, MadKing was just playing too defensive, too scared. He wasn't occupying enough space.
All right.
All right, so here we go. Let's see if this is a different story.
This tournament is in Michigan.
Yes. Detroit at the Renaissance Center.
Detroit.
And
all right.
What's the mix up? Yep.
Another. Wow, no punish on the DP. Does punish. You can focus, you know, in punish. It's not a true block string into shoulder there, if that's what he was going for. It looked like it. Terrorizing him with step kick.
Giuseppe is just trolling right now.
Yeah, like terrorizing him with the step kick. Where did you say Giuseppe was from?
He's from East Coast.
East Coast.
He's an East Coast player. He doesn't get to travel a lot, but whenever he does, he does some work. You know, he's definitely a smart player. You know, I've played an extended casual set with him back at NEC, but getting into the match, gets a back throw, Yun's in the corner, and that could be the start of something right there. Pushes him out. Yep, DP. See, he's giving. Okay,
he's
there we
a
go.
big punish here.
He baits it, but I still think he's giving him too much respect. Yep. I'll do it. Yep. Nice. Now, for those of you who don't know what he just did, he did a late cancel on that. That's still gonna hit.
Oh my God.
Don't you let him come back with. No, don't you let him. There we go. Overhead. I know it's
not
coming.
like this.
But oh, I lost my train of thought.
That's all right.
I mean, MadKing takes it. Now, the interesting thing, he burns it. I don't like that at all. I think he should save it for a red focus.
Yeah.
Well, I like that. It was the low strong command grab. You basically, a very short version of that, you have one frame to get out of that, and you have to hold up and know it's coming, otherwise you're grabbed. And this is all but over, I think.
Oh, man.
Wow.
All right. Very interesting.
And that is Ken, ladies and gentlemen.
So, how are things going for you?
I'm 3-1 right now.
3-1?
I lost to a bootleg winner.
Bootleg winner?
Yeah.
Damn. And he got.
It's just the mix-ups. I'm trying to autocorrect. No, they're not safe jumps or mix-ups, and he just goes sailing. He never autocorrects. And it's the only character I ever have trouble doing it with, so I don't know. I'm going to have to go in the lab and find out why that is.
Yeah.
But then I had to play Rock Dan after that, so that's T-Hawk, so I just went to Poison. That was pretty, pretty convincing. He started figuring a few things out towards the end of the match, and he got around, but...
What do you think, or who do you think he play next, do you know?
I'm not sure. I don't know. It's rumored I might have to fight El Chicote.
Oh, okay.
Which, as you could probably guess by his name, he's a Forte player. He's solid. He's got some stuff, but we'll see if I have to play him. We'll see if his habits have changed since last time he played, because it was bad last time he played.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's Forte. Anything could happen. You know, I could get knocked down. I could get busted. Right? You never know.
Yeah. All right. Looks like another interesting game here. OctopusOnFire from Saginaw. No, he's from Grand Rapids.
He's from Grand Rapids. He's from G-Rap.
G-Rap, yep.
Yep. So, I'm not going to lie. I actually kind of like Octopus in this match, mainly because he was consistently coming out when Banana Ken was a part of our scene.
Yes.
And was coming out to tournaments, and OctopusOnFire was consistently playing, so he's definitely got some experience in this matchup. And if you think about Blanca, as far as a good, strong Blanca, are actually very hard to find. The only two that I know of in the United States are OctopusOnFire and Coach Steve.
Yep.
You know, shout outs to Coach
Beef
Steve, by
insane.
the way. Yeah, you know, you doing your thing over there, homie. I see you.
Yeah, he's very strong. You know, isn't there one from Canada too? There's one more. I think there's another.
Lapchi from Canada.
Yep, Lapchi. Yep. He's been playing in Japan. He's been staying in Japan recently, so he's probably leveling up quite a bit.
Balling out like he does.
What?
I don't know how Lapchi be balling out like he does. He always got money on deck. That man got his paper right. But so we're going into game one. OctopusOnFire versus Giuseppe. This is Youmacon 2014 Michigan Masters.
Is this this is losers for sure, because MadKing said he was in losers. So
yeah.
So these guys are probably fighting. This is probably the losers finals.
Losers finals or losers semis, but I would imagine losers finals. Okay.
It's interesting. Trying to feel each other out.
Yeah, OctopusOnFire I think is definitely. I think he's definitely fishing for the step kicks. You can see look at that range he's holding. Okay, dash up. Oh, you don't want that.
There. Is that just build meter there?
Yeah, I like those little range that he's keeping. See, like he's either trading a step kick or he's counter hitting it. You know, so he's got the spacing right.
Yep.
And I think Giuseppe just smelled that when he was playing DeeDogg and MadKing. They weren't spacing out the word with whiff. Nice anti-air. Good choice. Yep, good punish. And Ben can just kind of chill right now. He doesn't have to take too many risks.
Wow. You know, I've not seen that so much. Is that like just specifically good against like Ken's jumping normals? Or?
I think it's not just that. I think he's it's a solid anti-air, but you know Ken's like to go for a lot of cross-up Tatsu shenanigans, and that has such a great hitbox on it.
Okay.
So he's probably doing that. But I mean, it's working out for him so far.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the mix-up? Yep.
Oh, tried to grab him. Looked like a normal grab. If he would have carried, he might have caught him. Looked like a normal grab. Alright. He's got him in the corner. Tosses him. Tosses him again.
Toss. Set up. Looks like cross-up, but he stays in front.
This next combo will kill if he can make it happen. He's got a lot of meter to do so. Red focus.
Yep, he's out.
He says, peace. So I don't want to deal with that. And he baits the DP.
Yeah. So Ben's definitely very much in this.
Oh, he said no.
I like that. That was a really good challenge from Ben. I knew he was going to press something.
Still looking for Yippee from the Killer Instinct.
That is a punish. Oh! A really nice punish followed up by a what could have been an escape technique, but he smelt it and he just went back.
OctopusOnFire with the smart stuff. So that might show a little bit of matchup unfamiliarity on Giuseppe's part.
Right?
So
I don't know about that. That shit is hard. My stuff is hard to block.
It's hard. Well, no, I'm talking about him going for the EXDP to chip.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, and Octopus just riding the momentum right now. I mean, that's definitely the right call to be doing that.
Yep.
You know, after clutching it out like that, you know the other player is probably going to be on tilt.
Yep. I really, you know, I've always felt this way about OctopusOnFire is that when he's on, he's on.
He's on. Like, as we can see, like, look at the life differential and look at the timer. Like, it's a completely different story than the last game that we just saw.
Yep.
And it's awesome. So he's sitting on what I believe is match point.
Ooh, nice whip punish.
Really good footsies, yeah. Good presence of mind.
All right. Ooh.
Okay. He turns one out, but I mean, it works out. You know, you got to do it sometimes.
Tosses him.
Right.
Is he gonna toss him again? He tried, but Octopus knew.
Yeah, he's
so
out.
So did all of us. Interesting. What's the setup now? Tosses him. And this is a very convincing round from Giuseppe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Ants is back. So he's definitely showing good recollection of his mental composure there. I like that. Now, Ben's sitting on a healthy meter lead. Spends one. Blanca does have access to some red focus shenanigans. I don't know if he's going to use any of them.
Blanca's got some pretty good damage off
Yeah,
red focus, to my understanding.
He really does, yeah.